now. Here we go. Okay. A minute early, but what the heck? I've got a backup
1 minute
internet. 'Cause-
early.
yeah, 1 minute early. That's the kind of podcast we are.
Better be
I've
1 minute early than
we're-
1 minute late. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot
We're
to pull up
about
the. I forgot to pull up the timer.
we're about to
Hey.
fly by the seat of the pants type of podcast over here.
Yeah, let me pull up my timer here. I forgot all about it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, we're the wrong one. Sorry.
Oops, that's not it.
Just kidding. Wrong hole.
Uh-oh. Watch out, everybody.
My hole. Did you hear about?
Heyo.
Did you hear that? There's rumors they're going to put the women's title on Nia Jax.
Really?
Oh, no. Oh, gosh. No.
She's in the mix.
Wait. Jeez.
You know who I'd like to see hold the title?
Who?
Don't
you dare.
Maxine.
No, that'd be great too. But no,
Chelsea.
Oh, Liv Morgan?
Chelsea Green. Yes, Chelsea.
Oh,
Green.
Chelsea Green. Okay.
Thank you. Drew a blank on her name.
He's like, shh.
Don't say it. Yeah. Actually, it's kind of sexy when you see her do it.
Oh, she is. Yes,
Yeah.
she is.
Yeah.
She's a gorgeous girl.
Ay. What a week.
Look at the show chat.
Okay.
Oh man, he made a liar out of me. He made a liar out of me.
He was the first one.
You knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, I thought because
Like
he liked the
like clockwork.
yeah.
You're going to send that, aren't you, Mark?
No,
You're going to
I'm
send that.
not.
Come on.
No, I'm not going to even
Okay.
check chat during the show. I get
Well,
too
at
many
some
messages
point-
during the show to deal with them. So
There might be a good meme in there, you know.
might be.
You never know.
Yeah, never know. So we're going to be shorthanded in that,
man.
but we're going to make it.
Yes.
Plus, we're going to have
Sorry,
some
guys. I
fun.
keep yawning.
Am I boring you?
No.
Wait a minute, Richard. You got your drink there, your C4, don't you?
No, I don't. Believe it or not.
I
You
need to
need
buy
to
one.
see more.
Are those Prime drinks energy drinks?
Yes.
Okay, I'm scared of those.
They're
That's
energy
scary.
drinks.
Okay, I don't need the
And
jitters.
plus, if Jesse seen you drinking it, he'd kick your butt.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you would. Yeah. He
Yeah,
would.
do you know what that is?
Yeah. Liquid death.
I was almost tempted to make some coffee.
Oh yeah. I'm actually kind of yawning too. I'm feeling yawn coming on.
Richard, I bet you know somebody that could bring your special drink in to you.
That's why I got my tablet in my hand.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Please, honey, please.
Oh, I didn't even put up bell cam. I'll maybe have time right now. Let's see.
So are you still cold, Mark, or did the jacket do the trick?
I'm okay now. I think the
Okay.
ceiling fan's making me cold.
Yeah.
I think I'll go home now. I'm okay.
I'm kind of
That's what
tired.
it sound like.
Now what are
That's
we
what
going
it
to
sound
do?
like.
Oh, he messaged me too.
Uh-oh.
I'm tired. I think I'll go home now.
Not responding to messages during the show. So. Yeah, I will shut up. Cracks me up. So much I want to say, but I'm not going to say it. Can I bring it belt cam while the countdown timer is running? There we go. Viewers, we will get to your comments shortly. Thank you for
Please
joining us.
stand by.
Please
I
stand
bet
by.
Thank you for joining us.
I bet I can guess who the number.
Who the what?
We can guess the number one commenter.
He froze up. Hopefully he'll unfreeze by the time we start the show. So let's get started.
Hello, I'm the Barbarian, and I'm watching the Spanning the Globe.
And good evening, everybody. It's Thursday night. It's time to go spanning the globe. We appreciate you joining us tonight. My name is Mark Maggard. I am your host this evening. Joining me tonight is Mr. Richard Ward, a.k.a. the Warden.
Is there echo?
Yeah, no, it's his phone. Sorry. There we
Oh.
go. And Andy was with us, and he froze up right before the show started, but hopefully he'll be joining us tonight. There he is. Welcome back.
Yeah.
And the number one what? you
Number
froze
one.
right. You were saying the number one something, and you froze.
My internet connection's goofy. Hopefully it'll be okay now.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay. We're going to be a little shorthanded tonight. Mr. Ben is in the hospital, and we would appreciate your prayers. He's doing okay, but he's dealing with something right now. It should be hopefully home tomorrow. So he's taking a rest from the show this week. So we would appreciate prayers and thoughts for Mr. Ben Walker.
Get well soon,
He's watching the show.
What's up,
Get well
Ben?
soon, bud.
So let's take a look at who's watching tonight. Mr. Kirk Hall, our first commenter. That's who you're going to say. Okay.
Kirk. I was going to say Kirk, and then I was gone.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. James Ellis. Chris Raines.
What's up?
Hello.
Hey, Christopher.
What's up, guys?
Our resident
Platinum.
comedian, Platinum Swords.
Jason Cortez.
Mr. Nor, we
Nor!
can start. We are official now.
We're official now. Nor
We
has rolled.
have been officially Nord.
Well, Jason just reminded me, guys.
What's that?
What's that?
I'd like
Scott?
to give a special birthday shout out to Mr. Lane.
Yeah.
Lane.
Cadillac Lane.
Cadillac Lane's birthday today.
Yep.
39 and holding.
He's whining
great.
and dining, styling and profiling.
That's right.
Yes,
Went out
he
with his
is.
family last night for dinner. It looked like he had a good time. We're doing great. Nora, hope you're doing well too. It's a little cool where I'm at, so I'm wearing a jacket tonight. I'm sporting the gaudy velvet red jacket. You're number one in our
Michael.
book.
Yes. Yes, yes.
That's bad. Okay.
We still want that hot tub promo.
I think you meant Prime. Okay. Hello, Ethan.
What's up, bro?
Ethan.
Thanks for watching.
What's up, Ethan?
What's up?
Hey, I know who she is.
Hey, I know who
That's-
she is.
That's
She's got
that's
the
the word's
full
main
team.
squeeze.
The 60-inch version or whatever of us on the screen.
That's Mrs. Warden.
Mrs. Warden. Yeah.
That's right.
What's up, Ricky?
Hello, Ricky.
Hey, Ricky.
Chris, what's
Yeah,
up,
Dickie
man?
Betts of the
Yeah.
Allman Brothers. He was one of the founding members of the Allman Brothers band.
He was the last remaining member, wasn't he?
I think the last of the original. Yeah.
Yeah, originals, yes.
So
What's
all
that
the
last
past-
name?
Dickie Betts.
Oh, I thought it was Dickie Beats.
No,
I'm
Dickie
not
Betts.
going to say it. I'm not
No,
going to say
me
it.
neither. Hello, Vinny. Vinny had a new belt day today.
What's up, bud?
So he had new belts day today.
He
Yeah.
sure did. Looking nice.
Hello, Ashley. Hello, Rylan.
Hey,
Hopefully he's watching
Ashley.
too.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey,
Rylan.
guys,
And
what's up?
since she's commented, I need to remind everybody the show is sponsored by Marked Leather Championship Belt Releathering.
I hear he's pretty good.
He's
Yeah,
all
that
right.
guy's good, man. I heard he's
I'm
working on a belt for the warden.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you in a minute. Unique championship belts. And by Ashley's Southern Designs. So if you like a cool t-shirt custom made, hit her up. She's on Facebook. She'll get you fixed right up. Also, if you're watching us on Facebook, please be sure to click the StreamYard link and select the option that allows your name to pop up on the screen when we click on your comments. Otherwise, you'll be one of many, many Facebook users that comment our show. We'd like to know who we're talking with and give you proper credit. Or
Mhm.
you can switch over to YouTube, go to the Wide World of Belts YouTube channel and watch us there. We're streaming live there as well. And if you're watching us on that format, that portion of the show is made possible by the Brothers Kayfabe podcast, who help us out with the StreamYard subscription. We appreciate
Thank
their
you, guys.
cooperation. They talk wrestling, ECW in particular, and WWE.
Thank you,
They're on
guys.
Linktree, Apple Podcasts, and where you get most of your podcasts at. So
Yep,
appreciate them.
sure do.
Who else we got watching tonight? Let me catch up. There's Mr. Ben Walker.
What's up, Ben?
There he is, hanging there,
Big
bud.
prayers and shout out to Ben Walker,
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
Yes. Good thoughts. Good thoughts.
Positive vibes.
Lane Ledford, not to be confused with the birthday boy.
What's up, Lane?
Hey, Lane.
There's Jason Cortez.
What's up,
Jason.
Jay?
Known him a few years. Great guy. Great guy. AD Terry's watching
AD.
live tonight. That's becoming a common thing every week.
What's
Really
up?
enjoy watching him watch live.
What's up, Scott?
Some birthday wishes for Lane. Lane has not been on a show in a while. I'd like to get him back on here. He's been busy.
Yeah, we definitely need to get Lane back on for a show.
He's been busy with family, so
Mm-hmm.
love to have him back on here sometime.
Hey, man's he has to have a social life, man.
He's a ladies' man.
Lane the Lady Killer. He's out there.
I can't watch those Dos Equis commercial with the most interesting man without thinking about Lane.
Right?
Hey,
I'd always
Drew,
do
how you doing, buddy?
I don't always
What's
do
up, Kevin?
podcasts, but when I do Spinning the Globe.
What's up, Drew?
We all do. We all do.
We all do, Jason.
We talked to him a little bit before the show. He's feeling fine. He hopefully go home tomorrow.
Hopefully. Definitely.
Oh, Michael Cannon.
Hopefully-
He was on the show last week. Enjoyed
He was
having
our
him on.
co-host last week.
Yes,
Hopefully
he
they'll
was.
let Ben out of the retirement home soon.
You think they will?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know they have people watching his door, make sure he doesn't escape. So, you know.
We'll try not to be
just
too
got in
funny
my
for you till
Jeep.
you get home. Yeah.
All right, man. What's up, Laverty?
We're going to talk about those a little bit later.
We're going to talk about those and the possibility of what we're going to see tomorrow night.
That's right.
Like
and
and
subscribe.
subscribe.
That's right. Like and subscribe. Hello, Scott Aarons,
Hello, Scott.
longtime viewer.
And he's got the fireworks going.
Got the fireworks going for Ben.
Yeah.
Kevin, what's up, O'Keefe?
Hey, Kevin,
Okay,
what's
we're
up,
doing
buddy?
great. We're on the downhill slide to the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Speedy recovery is, yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Okay, so let's, without further ado, let me pull up the belt of the week. Let me get belt cam up here. And this
Somebody
belt,
looks excited about this belt.
this is my latest re-leather. I bought these plates before I show the belt. Don't get too excited, Richard. Control that thing.
Get down, get down, get down.
Yeah.
I'm trying, Nor. I'm
Okay.
trying.
I bought the plates for this belt from Tracy Beeman. He's gotten a lot of my money because he keeps selling these really cool plates. And before I even had a chance to even think about putting them on leather, Richard said, I want that belt. So I put the belt on leather, just finished it up today, as a matter of fact. And Richard's seen it, but I'm going to show it again here. Let me pull it up full screen.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
There we go.
Look at that.
Not very good light. Hang on, I'm sorry. The light is not very good. Okay. This is on a green strap. It's hard to tell, but it's on a green strap. Let me see if I can. That's any better. No, that's not much better either. You just have to deal with it. This is the WWF block logo European Championship. Shawn
Shawn Michaels, the British Bulldog.
that one I'm thinking of. Who fell from the ceiling?
Davey
Owen
Boy had
Hart.
it. Did Davey
Owen
Boy
Hart.
have it?
Yeah,
Davey Boy had it, didn't he?
And so did Owen Hart.
Yeah, Owen Hart had it. Yeah, Shawn Michaels was the first champion, wasn't he?
I believe so.
Okay. So I don't know who made these plates, but they turned out really, really nice.
Mm-hmm. Look great.
I'm
That
trying to
leather
say
looks outstanding.
thank you.
Beautiful green.
Got your block logo here.
And
Beautiful.
not to
100
mention,
green.
it's Mark's second time using a different color, or first time using this color.
It
First
looks
time
like
using this color.
it looks like you've been doing it for years. It looks perfect on there.
There's your
Yeah, Jamie.
Logo
No, they
plate.
forget the Irish flag.
got
Of
your
course
logo
they
plate.
did.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Let's look at the back.
More.
Check out the tooling in the snap boxes, guys.
And look
The
at
red
that
back.
perfect. Look at the perfect backing on there. everybody.
Baby's
Look.
got back.
Baby got back.
From what
I meant
understand,
that in
Mark's-
all seriousness, James. I wasn't playing around. I was being serious. They
That
did
is the
forget the
best.
Irish flag on that one.
Perfect. Perfect, Mark.
Thank you. A lot of paint on this belt. Turned out really nice. Very happy with it.
Awesome.
It's going
Great
to a good
work.
home.
I just got to find the perfect spot for it.
And I did what they call the milk and tooling
Mm-hmm.
on here. Oh, you talked about the snap boxes a while ago. Let me pull it
Yeah,
up.
the
like a-
snap box is.
It's like a fancier clamshell tooling, isn't it? Just a bit
Yeah,
fancy.
yeah. It's not a hollow clamshell. It's
Yeah.
filled in.
Very nice.
Actually, a leather customer sent me that stamp.
And I actually like you said, I like the border you did, and then the tooling in the snap boxes, and then the logo on the opposite side. It makes it a little different, and then you have your logo at there, and I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tooling just makes it stand out even more. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
And the WWF logo, it just
Yeah, I
goes
like the
together.
Gorgeous.
I'm very happy with how it turned out. So that's your belt of the week.
Yep.
Another marvelous job.
It look marvelous.
It looks
you.
marvelous.
So
Thank you.
marvelous.
Thank you
What is
very
it? A rose hole?
much. Oh, shoot.
What's that?
A what?
I'm looking at the comment. James Ellis's comment.
Oh, I didn't see it.
You guys talk. I'm having table issues here. Go ahead and talk.
Did
I
it
was
drop
gonna
on you?
I was gonna say, did you spill your drink again?
No, it's the table holding my laptop up.
Oh, see, when
I'll
I
turn the camera.
do,
Oh,
when I get a
okay.
belt or something, I kind of try to go outside the box out of the norm
I'm gonna take a.
than people normally do.
Mm-hmm.
So when I told Mark, I seen when he was starting the belt, how it was just bare. I'm
Mhm.
like, I wonder what tooling would look like in there. And he's like, you want me to do tooling? I'll do it. And then he threw in that WWF logo, and it made it even really pop.
Yeah. You know what? That's a belt I wish they would bring back.
I want to see a newer version of it with all the flags,
Sure.
with the flags that are supposed to be on there, like James said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's
the
one of them.
Blazer. Yeah, the Blazer.
That belt was only
Definitely.
around for what, maybe 3 years at the most, or was it even that long?
I think I don't know if I'm correct. Quote me if I'm wrong, guys.
Sorry, guys.
I believe Davey Boy was the last person to hold it,
And then they
Or was
merged
it-
They merged
or-
it with the Intercontinental.
or was it Steven Regal?
I don't know. I can't remember. But then they
Sorry, guys. I'm having.
had to get rid of it and said, okay, this we merged in with the Intercontinental.
Okay, I was having equipment issues.
And they had a title match between the two title holders. So I can't remember,
Yeah, when you first got those plates, when you were telling me about those plates, Mark,
Uh-huh.
that's a belt that's always slipped out of my hands. I was always so close to grabbing it, and when I went to go back to it, somebody bought it.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's why I wanted that belt.
you got 2/3 paid off, so this one's yours.
Nah.
Nice. I didn't forget the Irish flag. Oh, British Bulldog was
Bulldog was
first.
the
Okay,
first.
that's right.
Well,
That's right.
Davey was the first. Oh, thanks, Drew.
Okay. Then who was the last
Thank you,
title
Vinny.
holder on that?
Yeah, he
No.
nailed it.
Oh,
Hello.
Facebook user.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
What's up, Facebook user?
Bastards.
That's my nickname.
Yeah, he's a new maker. Yeah. For parts unknown.
Parts unknown. Yeah.
He's from 2 weeks, bro. Belt
2 weeks,
most
bro.
of the places I bought for Tracy Beatman, he can't remember who the maker was or didn't know who the maker was.
But everyone you've ever gotten from has been great plates.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And those are 4 millimeter, and they look like they're deep etching, right?
Yeah, they're very nicely etched. I can
Mark,
say
I
this.
think that's one of the best you've ever done. To be honest.
Thank you. I can say this: those plates have been on another strap because I could tell the studs on the back were ground off, so they've been used before. But they're very nice plates.
He's got all nice kind of nice names for us, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Arseholes.
That's what I was going.
Ashley.
Hey, Rylan. That's from me. That's from Rylan. He calls me Pops.
Oh, okay. Hi, Rylan. How you doing, buddy?
I got the name Pops because Ashley one time she came home from somewhere and walked in and said, "What's up, Pops?" And when Rylan was born, she was asking what to call me, and I actually kind of liked that, so I said, "Call me Pops." So it's stuck.
Well, RJ called my dad Papa. He called my mother Nana.
Thank you, Ben. Wish you were here.
Yeah, Ben.
Sure do.
Just remember, drink your prune juice.
Yes, the Blazer has returned. Thank you very much for noticing.
The Blazer's back.
My wife is not a fan of the podcast, but she actually picked this jacket out for the podcast. Well, you look good on your podcast. Just don't wear it to church.
I think if you had the hat and the shoes to match, she'd change her mind.
He's still got to get his initials in gold on the lapel or the back.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like Bobby the Brain Heenan, get
Bobby
a bedazzler.
Yes.
Does anybody have a bedazzler that could loan me? There's got to be some way to do that.
Jacket.
I could just see it now, the marvelous one.
Yeah.
Okay, RVD was the last title holder.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
Oh, wow.
Our viewers are well informed. Thank you, Nora.
Thank you, Nora. I couldn't remember.
Bulldog was the first, and RVD was the last champion.
Okay.
Yeah. Very knowledgeable group of viewers we have. We appreciate that very much. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. That's my first time with the green. It's a translucent color, which means, black is not translucent. Black just goes on, it colors it. With green, blue, oxblood, any other colors that are translucent, you can't mark on this leather with ink. It's how I normally mark for the holes, for some of the patterns around the plates. You can't do that if you're going to put a dye on it that's not black, because the ink will show through. So it also takes more coats to get that color.
And it changed from the other day too, Mark. I noticed that it got like a deeper.
Yeah,
it got darker.
Yeah. Okay.
It's settling in.
Kevin will take care of you.
Hit me up. No, actually, I got it from
Burlington
Co-Factory. Yes. I almost said Men's Warehouse. They don't sell jackets like this at Men's Warehouse.
His blazers from
I guarantee it.
Well, the Men's Warehouse I have down here, you can buy alligator suits and shoes.
Burlington Coat Factory's been around for a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got them down here like crazy.
Long time.
Where are we going from here? Okay. I got a belt for sale again. Still, same belt, and I'm gonna bring up the video as I have the video. I still have this Fandu Dome Globe with the British side plate on it instead of Australia for sale. It is on the faux leather strap, which means the screws are exposed on the back. It does have tarnish on it, which is you're seeing it right now in that spot. It's hard to see in regular light, but you put it out in the sun, it does show very well. But in regular light, you have to look to see. It just looks like a water drops, like raindrops that didn't dry very well or dried on your windshield. And there's a little bit on that Mexico side plate. It's got the double loop lacing on the straps. Very nice strap. The difference between the faux leather and the real leather versions, in my opinion, I've held both of them in my hands because the real leather one, is that the backing covers the screws on the real leather version. I really didn't notice any difference otherwise. As far as texture, as far as feel, they both feel the same as your exposed screws. This comes with an NWA belt bag. I'm asking $350 ship for this belt. I will accept any reasonable offers.
Mark, you're in and out.
Am I in? Okay. I don't know what's up with that. I don't have any signal issues as far as I can see, but anyway, I'm asking 350 shipped for this belt. If you want to make a reasonable offer, hit me up. We'll do this. I'm still considering doing an event for it. I've just been kind of putting it off because those are kind of a pain. But I would like to move this belt if at all possible. Make some room for some other stuff. I've got 2 sets of plates and 1 belt on order right now. I should have a Hogan 86 CNC version from Great Custom Belts coming in about a week or 2. It's going to deliver right now. And I have 2 sets of plates coming from Unique Spirit Championship Belts, our sponsor. And I think it's in dual plating right now. So that's what I got coming. You guys got anything coming?
Hopefully my replacement will be coming soon.
Yep. Unique's working on it as we speak.
Mhm.
That replacement is not due to anything done by Unique. It was
No.
done in transit.
No, he did not do anything bad.
Somewhere in transit between here and Pakistan, probably at the customs somewhere, they cut the
Customs.
box open,
Took a
cut right
slice
across the main plate.
right across the center plate.
Yep. Yeah, 350 is a good deal for that belt because you get it for $529 brand new from Fandu. So
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's right, CJ. You just received the belt.
yeah, CJ, did you? I don't think he was home when the belt arrived. He just told me it arrived, but I don't know if you have you got your hands on it yet.
He just
Curious
said
to
he
how
got
it-
it. Yeah, just received my newest belt from Mark.
Yeah, it came yesterday, but the box had a hole in it, and it was the box was a little wet. So
That's what our Facebook user is, CJ.
okay, anxious to know what you think of that belt. He bought a Hogan
Yeah.
86 off of me, but also made by Unique.
Nice.
Cool, Vinny. Looking forward to getting mine. Mine's gonna be CNC. I've never owned a CNC belt, so I'm looking forward to that. Saw that, James. Saw that.
That is nice. That leather is mint, man.
Yeah. And I don't. Yeah, Kevin makes a good point. Yeah, customs is not very gentle when they cut. They're in a hurry, I guess. They got a bunch
they
of
don't
boxes
care.
to go through.
They're looking to bust somebody, and they don't care, and they just cut.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, his wife got the belt off the porch for him. He was out of town, so I don't know if he ever got home, got to look at the belt or not. But let me know. Yeah, I agree. It's a nice belt. It's a nice belt. And I was going to sell it anyway because even without the tarnish, because I've got 3 dome globes as it is. I didn't need 4, so that's why I'm selling. I just don't need 4 of them. I need the room. So anyway,
I gotta make some room for that belt when it comes.
so I went to BCW Buzzsaw Championship Wrestling Show last Saturday night. Had a great time. I had some pretty good wrestling. There was a few matches that were okay, but most of them, for the most part, pretty good. I did get reacquainted with the 2 title belts that I designed. Unique made the plates. I did the leather on them.
Great.
Welcome to the show, Mr. Kevin Davenport.
Kev. Hey,
What's
Kev.
up, Dev?
What's up, buddy?
So I'm going to show off these belts. You guys seen them before, but it's been a little bit. This is the BCW Heavyweight Championship belt that I designed.
Who's that handsome devil?
Oh, that guy?
Yeah,
I don't know. He's got his back to us. He's sitting in that chair.
Man, that thing is hot. I mean, I'm talking about the belt. I'm sorry.
Anyway, the champion of this belt, I can't remember what his name is, but he has those other 2 belts on the table back behind me there. You see him laying there, and that belt was laying in front of him. And he told me that everywhere he goes, he holds 2 titles from other companies plus this one, but everybody wants to talk about this belt, which made me feel really, really good about that. He told me he did a really good job. And then I got to go backstage and you got to see the tag belts, which at that time were held up. They were stripped from the tag team champions for reasons I'm not aware of. And there was 2 tag teams that competed for these belts, and they were awarded that evening. So I got to see those being used as well. It's really cool to see your work being used in the ring. So those are also designed by me. Unique took my vision and put them on the metal and sent the plates to me. I put them on my leather. Those have blue backing, by the way. They turned out really nice. And I was told by the owner of this company that another wrestling company copied these belts for their titles.
Oh.
Which I told him, I said, you know what? imitation is the best form of flattery.
Yes, it is.
There you go.
Those are just gorgeous, Mark.
Thank you. I am actually considering having another one made for myself. To be honest,
I would.
So yeah.
Hey, Mark, do you have a picture of the famous wrestler that appeared there?
Which one?
I forget his name. He's got the skull and crossbones on his.
You talking about the masked wrestler?
Yeah.
Oh, Super Beast.
No. The guy. Remember, I made a joke that he wasn't missing any buffets.
You gotta tell me after the show. I can't remember his name. I can't really talk about it.
He always used to be on WCW Saturday Night or NWA Saturday Night. I can't remember his name. He had a skull, a cross. He was Oriental wrestler.
Okay, I can't think of who that is.
You shared the pictures. Let me go back. I can look at the pictures.
Yeah, you have to remind. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got so many things on my mind. I can't remember.
I can't remember his name.
But yeah, they had some great matches. The championship match, the champion retained his title. That was the main event of the evening. And right before that, they had the tag title match. Had a good time enjoying the show. I didn't hang around backstage like I did the previous 2 times. I actually sat out there and enjoyed the matches as a fan. So
yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yep. Yeah, I gave it double wrapping, the bubble wrap. So, tell me what you think of the build. I don't know if you got home to see it in person or not yet, but cool. Yeah, if you want to do my jacket, hit me up in my inbox. We'll talk about it. That would be interesting to do. I'd like to do that. Although it won't show on the show because it'll be on the back. But okay, so something interesting I saw come up today in the news, local news, and it's actually made some of the dirt sheets. But AEW had a show here in December, and Nyla Rose was on the card. And apparently there was a previous warning by the Oklahoma State Athletic Commission, which, by the way, was present at the BCW event the other night. There's been some issues going on with the Athletic Commission. They don't mess around here in Oklahoma. They suspended many wrestlers their licenses the week before the show, and they were supposed to be on this card Saturday night, so I had to bring in some other talent to fill the card. Well, what had happened was these performers, these wrestlers were licensed, but were performing in a unsanctioned event, unknown to them. And because of that, their licenses were suspended. But I'm happy to report that I found out just before the show started, their licenses have been reinstated, and there is no hearing. So I'm glad they got resolved.
Nice.
Thank you, Scott. And the athletic commission had 2 people on staff present at that event Saturday night. One was there before the event started. He was not only checking licenses, he was also okay. I'll have to catch up with what you laughed about here in a minute. But he was also taking pictures of their licenses on his phone. So, but AEW had a show in Oklahoma City. I think it was in December, and Nyla Rose was on the card, and somebody apparently called into the Oklahoma State Athletic Commission and said, hey, she's transgender, and it's against the rules in the state of Oklahoma for a transgender male to compete with a female.
Good.
And so AEW has received a warning from the Oklahoma State Athletic Commission. Let me find it here. Let me read the article. There we go. He held his first show ever on December 10th, 2023.
Kevin, behave.
And Nyla Rose was wrestling Alejandra Lyon, and she defeated Lyon. Big surprise.
Her.
Yeah. Commissioners believe that it was against the rules created by the Oklahoma State Athletic Commission, or OSAC, which oversees wrestling, boxing, and kickboxing in the state. There is a ban on intergendered matches in Oklahoma according to OSAC's rules. And I'll read the actual rule. The commission will not approve sanctioning permits between human participants and non-humans or between males and females. A male participant is a person of the heterogenetic sex born with XY chromosomes. They're very specific. A female participant is a person born of the homogenetic sex with XX chromosomes. And At OSAC's January 3rd meeting, the Nyla Rose match was brought up for discussion. And according to minutes from the meeting, Joe Miller, who's the admin of OSAC, said they had no idea about the match until they were notified by a local wrestling organization. So apparently, indie promotion told them about this.
What's the one part about non-human?
I guess it's wrestling bears like they used to do.
I know they're talking about robots. They got cyborg wrestlers in there. I mean, what
Well, they're probably talking about wrestling bears. They used to do that.
Oh, okay, all right. I just like non-humans.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So the article goes on to say, here we go. The local wrestling organization reached out to OSAC because they had previously held an intergender match. That organization later acknowledged what happened and told the OSAC they would refrain from doing it again in the future. And the chairman of the commission, Mike Bauer, said that wrestling applications don't ask if someone has gender reassignment surgery. And he explained that OSAC boxing, kickboxing, and MMA applications do ask that question. So wrestling apparently does not. And he also recommended they update wrestling applications to ask that question. Now, this is what I thought. This is why Vince wanted to get away from calling it wrestling, calling it sports entertainment, was to avoid the licensing issue. But does Tony Khan call it sports entertainment, or does he call it wrestling? We're talking about AEW, not WWE, but
Yeah.
They're calling it full contact sport now.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know what the heck AEW's doing, to be honest with you.
Okay. I don't think they know. According to the minutes from the meeting, the commission ended the meeting and they voted to warn AEW not to do this again, or there will be punitive action made against them. And he did speak with them about the match, explained it violated OSAC rules. The warning isn't sitting right with local wrestlers in the Sooner State like Logan Knight. I don't know who Logan Knight is. He says it's disgusting. I know it's more of a political stance. Professional wrestling is professional wrestling, but it's dumb. Transgender people should be able to wrestle whoever they want. In wrestling, you should truly be able to wrestle whoever you want. He's among the group of wrestlers fighting off the OSAC. So anyway,
not when you continually injure your counterparts because
That's
your
true.
strength is a little more powerful, and you're
Nyla
not
Rose
taking
has hurt,
that.
That's true.
She's hurt quite a few of the ladies. She has.
Yeah. Well, so is Nia Jax.
Well,
I'm not defending anybody. I'm just saying.
no, I know. Nia Jax has.
Oh, wow.
But that's not the first time that she's injured people.
He
has injured people.
Yeah. Well, that's like this transgender male swimmer that broke records and won gold medals and won the national championship, which they've since vacated.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's an unfair advantage. Biological is biological.
And wasn't there an MMA fighter, transgender female, that took on a male and got the hell beat out of her?
Mm-hmm. I can't remember the name, but yeah.
She got her skull bashed in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, men and women are just built differently. I don't care how you have surgery to change yourself. You're still what you were born. I mean, you can't change. You can't change your chromosomes.
And being being an athlete in college, I can even tell you steroids is different in a male and female as well.
Yeah.
While steroids in a male will enhance the male physique, of females will actually change more of an appearance, and you can kind of see that when China was on them, and she admitted to she was on them.
I agree with you.
What it did, what it did for China, but I don't have a problem with men and women wrestling each other, but if you can't, I do competing. I mean, we know what wrestling is scripted, but when you're continually injuring some persons because you're trying to show yourself as a actual China, a bad A woman wrestler, and you're injuring people, you should have,
Yeah. Not to forget Mae Young also. They put Mae Young through a table.
Mm-hmm.
Which is even worse than Stacy Keibler.
From what I heard, she loved every minute of it.
She told him that not to take it easy on her.
Yeah, she loved it.
So you do me like you do any of the guys. Then she gave birth to a hand.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah.
James makes a good point too in his area.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
AEW got in trouble.
But see, WWE calls themselves sports entertainment, not wrestling, so they get around these rules. But AEW may have been presenting themselves as a professional wrestling organization, which makes them have to follow the rules.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but doesn't WWE consider themselves a combat sport, or they're labeled as that when
That
they
may
were?
change, but I think Vince tried to get away from that to avoid the licensing issues.
Yeah, I think so too. I wouldn't say that they're a combat sport.
No.
Um,
Double J, yeah.
yeah, China should be in the Hall of Fame, by the way, by herself.
Yes, she
Yeah, I
should.
agree. And she may be now after the Vince is gone, but
Yeah.
Mae Young
Um,
says, "Hold my
Well,
beer."
she should have been in there before any of these celebrities. I'm sorry, she should have been in there before Muhammad Ali. She put all this stuff that. Side note, the WWE Hall of Fame is becoming a joke with who they're
Put
putting in. my
Ivan
opinion.
Koloff in the Hall of Fame.
yes, absolutely.
Now.
Should have been in there
Absolutely.
day one.
God,
Absolutely.
He was a. You talking about a nice man? He lived one town over, and would see him all the time at the bank. Would see him all the time at Walmart, selling his books, doing autographs. He would do that. Just a kind person too.
And
Very
he was a
kind.
Christian. He was a Christian.
I've heard a lot of good things about him.
Wasn't he
He was
actually
very
Polish?
nice.
Wasn't he actually Polish?
Yeah,
Wasn't
I
Russian, he
can't
was actually
remember.
Polish.
He wasn't Russian.
No, he was Polish, I believe.
Um,
Either him
I
or
do-
Nikolai Volkov. I think he was Polish.
He fooled me, man, because I thought he was Russian when I was
Yeah.
a kid.
One of them is Polish. I can't remember which
I mean,
one.
they took it to the nines with the iron sickle tattoos and everything.
yeah.
They were. You talk about a tag team that doesn't get enough credit. The Russians should. I mean, I think
Remember
they're one
when
of the greatest of all
Nikita
time.
took David Crockett down with the sickle?
Yep.
Oh man, I couldn't.
Oh
believe
yeah,
it.
yeah.
He took him down hard too.
He did.
wow,
That was a
yeah.
concrete floor.
And that's pathetic because there has been plenty other wrestlers that are looked at and held up with that. I mean, you've got Hall of Famers that have appeared in Playboy magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tori Wilson.
So that doesn't
Sable.
stand. That doesn't stand with me.
Was
Biggest
Tori Wilson
crime.
Playboy?
Coco Beware's in the Hall of Fame, but Ivan's not.
Was Tori
Yeah, I hope they do.
Tori Wilson
get
in
one.
Playboy?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
her and
was.
Sable together.
Oh,
Sure
okay.
was.
By themselves.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, Tori sure was.
Okay.
It's Kevin. Okay.
I mean, and they hold what's it what's it called Xbox or what's his name before that Xbox? I mean,
Xbox, Sean Waltman.
he did some porno stuff and
Oh yeah, he did.
he
With
seems to
China.
be well. He seems to be well revered.
Yeah, and he was
Yeah.
put in the Hall of Fame after that. After
Yeah.
he did. So he
Exactly.
could do it, but China couldn't. Makes no sense.
What did China do
She-
to piss Vince off so much?
I don't know, but she was
Boy.
undefeated as a woman's champion, and she was 3-time Intercontinental Champion, the first woman ever to do it, the first woman ever to win a Royal Rumble, to enter the Royal Rumble. Give me a break.
She beat Jericho.
I'm
didn't
gonna
she?
say,
Greatest
What
of all
I
time
think-
for women. Period.
on my opinion, what that is. I think Vince hit on her and she rejected him.
Oh,
That
that
could
I
be.
can believe
That could
that.
be.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's what it is.
That's quite
Yeah,
possible. No,
totally.
we didn't, Mark. We sure didn't.
Because I don't see Stephanie being jealous of their relationship beforehand to prevent her from getting. I just don't see that in her. I don't,
I don't
No.
because you would have seen a whole lot of that the way he was talking about her during when Degeneration X got,
They got their induction.
when they got their induction, and if that prevented China then it should have prevented China from being inducted as part of Generation X. So there's no
Yeah.
difference there.
Yeah.
So I think it's all Vince, absolutely Vince.
That's possible.
I agree, Ben.
Nope.
I agree, Ben.
Exactly.
So maybe hopefully next year she'll be in. We can sure hope so.
Gosh, man, get this Hall of Fame stuff right. Stop with the celebrities and get your champions, your high caliber champions in there. Stop
People
putting
that
people
aren't
in there just
that should be in there. Get them in there now.
Yes, I've seen that.
entertainers shouldn't be getting in. Period. I'm just sorry. Shouldn't
Exactly.
be
It's
Cindy
It's
Lauper and I don't
WWF
care.
and WWE.
Mr. T. I mean, you don't see celebrities getting into baseball Hall of Fames, football Hall of Fames. I mean, come on, let's be real here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to build a physical Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Hall of Fame.
finally do it.
Yeah.
I'd like
Don't
to see a
build it.
manager type category too.
Yeah,
Yeah, didn't they
managers
build
and
a building?
ring announcers.
And any Hall of Fame that doesn't have who was it? Not Midnight. Yeah, Midnight Express. And no,
There's
Is
another
Midnight-
Midnight Express and Jim Cornette belong in the Hall
yeah,
of Fame.
belong
big
yeah.
time.
yeah.
But
Bobby
no.
Eaton deserves to be in there as a singles competitor. That's
Yeah.
my
Jim
opinion.
Cornette is just a manager by himself. Deserves to be in there.
Was Bobby the Brain Heenan ever inducted into the Hall of
Yes,
Fame?
I
Yes,
believe
yes,
he
he
was.
was.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's okay. That's okay. You can
But
Yeah,
Kevin
he had a classic speech. Very. He was a
Jim
funny
Cornette-
guy.
Jim Cornette belongs in there big time.
Well, I think Jim Cornette pissed off Vince too. Of course,
Well,
who has
Luke
What
Being
is it?
RVD.
What is it
The
that I said
irony
that
here
Platinum
of
doesn't
pissing
agree
off
with?
Vince.
Of course,
Yeah,
who
that's what
hasn't
it
he
is.
pissed off?
Yeah,
He's got the
exactly.
control. He had the control, so he put who he wanted in there.
Platinum, what is it that you disagree with?
So speaking of
Are you touching
WWE,
yourself to me?
if you guys watch Raw, you know they opened up with Rhea Ripley coming in and having to vacate her World Women's Championship because of an AC joint injury. I think she sprained her AC joint. And initially, I understood that it wasn't because of the Liv Morgan attack, but come to find out it was. It wasn't from the chair shot. It was when she shoved her into the wall.
Mm-hmm.
That's what caused the injury.
Well, I noticed
So-
she had a brace on before the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe they're
I think it
turning
was
this
an
into an
old
angle.
injury. Yeah, they're gonna make it as an angle.
Yeah.
And you
yeah.
watch when Rhea comes back in 4 or 6 months, she will be the biggest face. She will be a full-fledged. Everybody loves her so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
I guess Liv's going to get pushed for the world title. I've heard Nia Jax being mentioned as a possibility, and I can't remember there's a third one.
Tiffany Stratton.
Nah, I can't remember.
I wouldn't be surprised. They're
Yeah.
really high on
But
her.
there are three women that are going to
Demolition.
contend, maybe do a triple threat match to win the
just what
vacated
we
women's
our
world championship.
favorite, a triple threat, Mark.
Yeah, triple threat,
Oh,
fatal
I-
four-way. It's lazy booking.
Yes.
Judgment Day's base group. It could happen. I've heard the possibility of
I
Damian
could see-
Priest being kicked out.
Because once they become so popular, they have no choice.
I see
Yep.
hints of Damian Priest becoming a face.
I can
Yeah,
see
but
that.
what happens if Drew takes the title from Damien?
Well, Drew isn't a whole 100% heel. He's like right in the gray area, right in the middle. Drew is. You know,
Yeah.
right in the middle.
Yeah.
I could see that happening after the terrible ending when he won his belt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Drew got the short end of the stick on both times. He won the WWE title the year we had COVID during the lockdown, so he didn't really get to enjoy that championship reign in front of a crowd. And then he gets this World Heavyweight Championship and has it for 5 minutes, and he gets cashed in on. So.
Punk at some point is going to have Seth. I could call it Seth's belt, the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah.
Punk's going to have it at some point.
Yeah. Drew has CM Punk on his mind. Yeah, CM Punk is. There's going to be they're going to work together on this deal. They're going to have a feud.
Yep.
I think it's coming up.
Yeah.
When is Clash at the Castle? I don't know.
Is it? I think is it May?
I think so.
I don't know.
Sorry, I don't know. I think it's May, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's coming up.
I kind of like Liv Morgan getting a push. I like her. She's come a long way since the Riot Squad. She did hold the Raw Women's title was the SmackDown title. She held for a little bit.
Liv hold the
Liv had the
SmackDown.
She had the SmackDown. She made the challenge the night of Money in the Bank. She took it that night from Charlotte, was it? I can't remember who she took a title from.
I can't remember, but I remember Ronda Rousey.
No, May is Backlash, so it's probably June.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Kevin.
So I don't know if Liv is going to be pushed as a baby face or a heel, but she's got.
I think she's going to be a heel. I think she's going to be a heel.
And then that's another reason I think that Rhea will come back as.
So what do you guys think? Do you think Liv is going to join Bo when he comes back in that group?
I think she's going to be an what's her name? The other Bond.
Abigail.
Well, if that was true, who were
Alexa
the two
Bliss?
women that cashed in on Flair for Money in the Bank? Didn't she lose twice to Money in the Bank?
Well, I know
Flair?
Carmella cashed in her one time.
Yeah,
The
Carmella took the
last
title
time.
from her. That's right.
I thought she'd done it twice.
That was after the Australian women beat the heck out of her.
Yeah, the tag team is no longer there.
The Iconics. They beat the crap out of Charlotte.
I'd like to
And
see
then
people
Carmella came out and
cashing
cashed
in.
in on her.
I'd like to see people cashing in when it's not an actual, what's coming kind of thing.
Yeah,
and not a pay per view or the pay per view.
I don't like the Money in the Bank thing. I just don't. I just
they've been
think
very
it's
predictable when they're coming. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
it's just
I
it's just
don't mind
cheap.
it as it's always at the same point when somebody's been beat up. So why not do it to where you have to do it on a match, and it has to be you have to cash it in on a Monday Night Raw or a SmackDown, and
I
it's
would
an
like to
actual
see that.
match.
Yeah, I'd
You know,
like to see
would,
that.
you know, quit. I'm the big proponent of, you know, not always having title changes on your pay-per-view. You know, I'd like to see them on a regular show.
Yeah. Okay. North said that Liv Morgan cashed on Ronda and got the title, but didn't Ronda take it back away from her?
No.
Who
Norris
took it
right,
away
I
from her?
forgot about it. I'm trying to remember.
I can't either.
Was it Becky?
Sorry, I can't remember.
I can't remember. If I remember right, it was a squash match.
Oh, it's probably Rhea then.
It
Was
could
it
have been.
Rhea?
It could have been.
Could have been.
No, because did Rhea take the SmackDown title? Did she have the SmackDown
Well,
title?
wait a minute. It could have been Asuka.
Could have been.
Yeah, I forgot about Asuka.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, Liv did lose to Ronda. I thought Ronda took it back away from her.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Nor. Nor's been very helpful tonight. We
Nor-
appreciate it.
Yeah,
No,
Nora,
Nora
thanks.
Nor knows
See,
his wrestling.
we never claim we know everything about wrestling because we don't.
Yeah.
No.
I thought I remembered that right, but I wasn't for sure. I was kind of doubting myself. So anyway, this will be interesting to see. I guess Rhea's going to be up for, I think, up to 5 to 6 months.
5 to 6 months, yeah.
Rehab. I don't know if she's going to have surgery or not. It's a sprain, but maybe it just takes that long to heal.
And
But she'll be back, and that'll be very interesting when she gets back how that's going to work out. Her and Liv will be battling, I'm sure.
You know what I wish they'd get rid of is this. I'm tired of the draft. I don't see
Yeah.
a point. Nobody ever stays on SmackDown or stays on Raw. They sneak on over, no problem. Just get rid of the draft. I hate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the idea of NXT people that are good being pulled up.
Yes.
I'd like that.
But I don't like the otherwise.
But let's do it. Everybody gets to fight on every show,
Yeah.
no
Makes
matter
sense.
who they are. Mix
Yeah.
it up.
This has been brought up earlier. I think it was you also. There has been rumors that Vince is going to start another wrestling company, but I can tell you it. I think it's more confirmed that he's selling the rest of his stock.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if he's going to start another company or not. I don't think that's going to work out for him because it's not WWE, and
Funny-
there's no way.
funny-
There's no
funny
way
I heard
at this
he's
well, at
gonna
this
sell-
stage in
he's
his
gonna-
life.
He's going to buy AEW. That's the most funniest one I've heard.
Yeah,
In charge of AEW. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I wouldn't mind seeing him buy in the NWA, make it a little bit better.
NWA needs help. Yes.
It was me, Austin.
Yeah, he will never achieve what he's achieved in WWE with another company.
Billy
There's no way.
Corgan will not be the man to do it. No.
No.
He's had his chance.
Yeah. I think that's another situation where you had a fan with money.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Corgan did a better job, and COVID just kind of took
he-
away from him.
He didn't even try. He just killed
Yeah.
everything. Everybody else
He
found a way
he
to
had a lot
go.
of momentum going into COVID. Then when COVID
Yeah,
hit,
he
it
really-
just
I
shut
was
everything
re-
down.
I didn't miss it every week, and then it was gone. And when it came back, it's like, what the heck is this?
That'd be great.
Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Vince
But
did a
that-
good job till he started using his company as being vindictive and
Yeah.
paying back people
Yeah.
or, you know, excluding people based on that.
He got on a power trip.
I mean, he had Thunder Rosa, he had Billy Starks. I mean, he had what's his
Wow.
everybody. He had a
For
bunch.
real.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Pedro Morales. That's another one's not in the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Mhm. There's too many that Vince didn't want in that belong in there.
Well, what's a shame is Bruno Sammartino got in before he passed away. Pedro never did. So
It's not.
Pedro's no longer with us.
Do you guys think since Damian Priest is the second Puerto Rican WWE World Champion, that they're going to put him in?
Too early
Because
to
they keep
tell.
on saying it. He's the second Puerto Rican champion since Pedro Morales.
I think it's too early to tell.
Yeah, he's only in it.
He really still hasn't established himself yet. This is a springboard to establish him.
No, I
himself.
mean Pedro, not
oh
Damian.
Pedro. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Pedro. This will be the jump to get Pedro put in
Oh, it could
because
be.
they mention it a lot.
But there, like we said, there's so many that deserve to be. Oh my goodness.
Gilbert. Gotta have Gilbert in there.
Right?
The
Yeah.
The Mulkeys.
The Mulkey
James
brothers.
Ellsworth,
Yes.
the chin, the
Yes.
chin.
Mulkey
George
Mania.
South.
Running wild.
George South. Gotta get George South in there.
I still can't believe that guy's married to a good-looking chick.
James Ellsworth?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's right. I saw the picture. Yeah, she is cute.
And they're in 2 years. I read it was 2 years so far.
Our trick gets those nerves. I think he's hilarious. I enjoy his stuff, but I just think he'd be better off as a serious wrestler.
Yeah, he deserved that win. He
is
deserved
so-
that win.
He did. He did.
is. I agree with Vinny. He can be, but he is so funny. Oh, it's, you know.
Yeah, he's hilarious. But I thought what he did with Triple H the other day when they unveiled those new tag titles, which by the way we'll talk about here in the second hour. I just thought it was ridiculous, and I think even Triple H was sitting there thinking, "This is ridiculous." Can I leave now?
But you know what?
Buddy
Our
Rose?
truth is, no matter what they throw at him, he does it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it just shows you're a team player. You know what I mean?
Buddy
Well,
Rose
Of
he's-
course, he wants to be a serious wrestler, but he's getting so over as he is right now.
Yeah. Well, he's past his prime, but he's still got a lot left in the tank.
What is he, 53, 54?
Something like that.
Yeah,
He's not very far behind me and Andy, and in far better shape than we are.
just a little.
He don't have the spare tire I got. So
I hear you.
And the Miz, finally he got the belt. He got a belt back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was jobbing out for so
Oh.
long.
Pedro was putting 95. Okay.
Was that the?
Oh,
was
was he?
Was the
I didn't know. I
WWF
didn't
Hall of
remember.
Fame there?
Thanks, BA.
Do you
I
guys
didn't even know that.
do you guys like when WWE fans, you deserve it?
I hate it.
Well, they do
I
that
don't like it.
AEW.
I-
too,
I
and it's annoying. It's just
You should earn it, not deserve it. Like R-Truth earned what he got. He didn't deserve the title. He earned the
yeah,
title and the
exactly.
representative.
Yeah.
And he's one of the funniest. I just love that dude's role.
Ken Patera. Ken Patera's another one.
There's a lot of chants they do that are really annoying.
Yeah,
The
I
worst
hate.
one-
I mean,
I'm tired of the
worst one
what.
is what? Yeah,
Yeah,
what?
I hate that.
Worst. I love
I hate
Stone
that.
Cold,
This
but man, I
is
wish he never would have
awesome.
done that.
Yeah,
this is awesome. That gets
I
on my
li-
nerves when somebody
I
does a
like
back,
those chants
backflip.
to when you go to a country music concert and the fans sing and the singer on stage stops singing.
Yeah. Oh, I
Well,
hate that.
I hate that. I go
shouldn't
pay
pay
to go
your
watch them
audience.
sing.
You're not buying a
You
ticket.
still got it. Yep.
So got yeah.
Quit chanting.
Yeah.
Quit
R-Truth's got Benjamin Button disease.
please stop
Yeah.
it. Oh,
Yeah. I can't take this.
I'm going home.
Cut it out.
I do like that they're allowing some, signs and stuff starting to
The signs
trickle
are
back in.
The
Yeah.
signs are coming back.
I'd wish it, kind of like the old NFL games when you used to have the bed sheets thrown across the outer rim of the.
Oh, yeah.
It looks so
Yeah, with the
cool.
railing.
It's just
Yeah.
very.
Problem thing with buying the NWA is that the tape library that was Paul Bosch. Maybe Kevin can expand on that. You know anything about that?
It's like it's so complicated. He would have to be involved in it, is what I think Chris is talking about, because it's so complex, that library. But he's got the money to satisfy anybody.
Well, Paul Bosch is dead, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he has. What's the best way to say it? He has family rights excluded, that you can't get into certain things. It's such a web, but
Antonio?
he's got Vince has got. I mean, how much money he's getting from this last
up,
sale
Antonio?
is mind-boggling.
Antonio.
Isn't it close to $1 billion?
Jeez.
Yeah, I think so.
850 million, and
For
he already
those of
got he already got 400 some million with his other sale.
For those of you younger folk that don't know who we're talking about, Paul Bosch was the promoter in Houston back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s. He was responsible for a lot of the development of Gino Hernandez.
Wow.
In fact, he had a relationship with Gino's mother, didn't he?
Well, the rumor was that he was Gino was his son. Was the rumor?
Yeah, but that wasn't true. But he did have a relationship with his mother.
That was a strong rumor for years.
Yeah. 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 Just checking storage unit for the rights. There you go. Hold on. I gotta pick the picture up. There you go.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Hey, I think I found it. I got 2 of them. Oh, wait, it's not 2.
Ah, okay.
Piece of crap. Oh, and for everybody else out there, I got a message. If you want to watch the show, all you have to do is go to the page. There's the show.
Yeah, don't inbox us for the link to the show. It's in my group. It's in the Andy's group. It's on
It's
the YouTube
everywhere.
page.
Join the group and scroll down, and you'll get it.
Yeah.
Join YouTube, you'll get it. You can get. It's every Thursday at 8 p.m. These guys are right here.
Yep.
And I was contractually obligated to say that.
Jesus. Okay.
You haven't used your beat button yet, Richard. Have you even got it hooked up yet?
Believe it or not, I haven't hooked it up yet.
That's why I'm getting the back. After I sent that, I could hear the background noise when you're talking.
Yeah.
It's 2 chords. How do you not have it hooked up?
I've been busy with stuff.
No, you have not been busy.
Yes.
Well, then you shouldn't have invited me over last night. You could have done it then.
Stop.
I haven't. Stop it, guys. Now you got me doing it.
Well, you're Friday night, so
Okay, Nort, I haven't seen it, but I heard it's very sad. I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
Is this the one that was on last year about Gino?
No, this is Chris Adams.
Oh, yeah, I watched that one.
It aired Tuesday night.
Chris, I haven't seen that yet. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, not Chris Adams.
Gentleman Chris Adams.
No, I haven't watched that one yet.
Yeah, I heard it's very
brand
sad.
new. I haven't watched it. Yeah.
yeah,
There
we know
is
you're busy.
There's a YouTube video out there called Gentleman's Choice. And it's people talking about Chris Adams and there's some gal on there. I don't know why they include her in the documentary, but she was at a strip joint higher than a kite. Oh, we were hanging around. She was missing 3 teeth in the front. We and Chris Adams we hung around. We did all this. I thought, you just ruined the whole
I didn't
thing.
hear that. Say that again. She said what?
We used to hang around all the time. And we just a good time. We used to do drugs together. But they actually in that documentary they interviewed the guy that shot and killed him, Boo Ray.
Oh.
Was that the girl with summer teeth?
Yeah. It was terrible. But the guy that he was living with and their drinking buddies talked about what happened. I guess when Chris Adams gets high or gets drunk, he's very belligerent. He's very angry.
Pulled a gun out, and the guy had to defend himself and shot
Yeah,
him.
he attacked him on his bed, threw him on his bed, was I think choking him out. The guy reached over in the nightstand, grabbed the pistol, and shot him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but Antonio, she's bite size. She's fun size.
Antonio, she's fun size.
And one more time, Mark. What'd she say?
What are we doing here? You recording this? We're just hanging around.
No, I'm not.
We're just hanging around, having a good time.
That's right, baby. Take some more meth.
And she's tweaking. She's tweaking during the interview.
She's tweaking. She's tweaking.
So
Well,
the strip
sounds
joint
like
she
you
apparently
enjoyed
works
this
at.
interview a lot.
She's tweaking.
So she works a strip joint that's obviously has no standards as far as hiring their dancers because she looks like one of their dancers that's well past her prime. But
You mean
Can't
dances
get
at a
Teeth
crack
is
house?
always optional at a.
yeah. Ken Harper and I have talked about meeting in Dallas and going around and visiting all the Von Erich graves, Chris Adams' grave, which I know where it's at. It's just north and west of the Dallas downtown area.
What about Gino?
He's in Houston. He's buried in Houston.
Oh, okay.
I think he is. I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah.
Chris Adams was really great in the ring, had a great personality, but he had that other side of him.
Yeah.
If he got a few drinks in him, he was not a nice person. He super kicked a flight attendant. No, he super kicked a hotel clerk and knocked his eye out.
Oh, nice.
And he headbutted a flight attendant. That's what got thrown in prison when he was a world class heavyweight champion.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Yeah.
I want a window seat.
No, what happened was. No, what happened was the plane was delayed. Instead of letting him off to go back in the terminal, they let him sit in the plane. He ordered more drinks, and they told him, "No, we
My
can't do
peanuts
that."
aren't fresh. Someone take your eye, boy.
It was sad. It really was sad.
God, how did I mean? Which one? I think it was Mark.
Yeah, that wasn't me. Yeah, it was co-pilot. That's right. But yeah, that's a federal offense.
Oh,
He went to
wait.
prison for that.
You're going too deep.
And when he he broke federal law and got thrown in federal penitentiary for maybe a year, 6 months to a year. And while he was out, he was the heavyweight champion. They put the title on Black Bart and said he won the title in Los Angeles. Didn't even mention Chris Adams being arrested. And all of a sudden, Black Bart shows up from California, and he's the world class heavyweight champion.
That should be a podcast name. Headbutt the co-pilot.
Yeah, headbutt the co-pilot. Yeah.
He's like, this is not spring water.
Johnny's taking notes. Oh, that's a good one.
He's looking for the prayer card for that eyeball.
Yeah.
He's looking for the jar.
Did your eyeball get a prayer card with it?
Yeah.
I need that damn prayer card for that eyeball.
There you go.
Did you
There you
bury that eyeball?
The more you know.
The more you know.
There he is.
There he is.
That's our buddy.
He's joining us in spirit.
Get back to the damn show.
Okay. Yeah. These comments are savage. Okay, so we're in hour number 2, and I want to remind everybody the show is sponsored by Marked Leather Championship Belt Releathering, by Unique Championship Belts, and by Ashley Southern Designs. And Ashley makes these custom shirts. You send her a picture of what you want. She'll put a heat press or heat transfer onto the shirt and send it back to you. She'll pay a little shipping with that, and she does a great job. I have a few of her shirts. Richard's got some shirts. Andy's got a shirt
now.
He does wonderful work, everybody.
Yeah. She did this shirt. Where'd it go? She did this shirt.
That was
I remember that. I remember that night.
Ben's
You remember
twin
that?
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of y'all had your shirts on.
That's
Right? Like a
brother
sore
Sven.
thing.
That's Sven.
He's like, oh, you guys had your shirts on except for me. Cuddles, did you hear that? Kevin didn't get one, so you got to order him one ASAP.
Not like it looked like the retard that joined the bachelor party late out of feeling sorry for him. Oh, just invite him anyway.
Brother, I make shirt. Yeah. Hit her up. She's on Facebook. Ashley Southern Designs.
3 weeks.
Also,
2 weeks, bro.
Also, if you're watching us on Facebook, please be sure to click on the StreamYard link and select the button or the box that allows your name to pop up on the screen when you click on your comments, so we know who we're talking to. Otherwise, you'll show up as a Facebook user, or you have the option of going to the Wide World of Belts YouTube channel, and we're streaming there as well. And that portion of the show is made possible by a partnership with the Brothers of Kayfabe podcast. Be sure you check them out. We appreciate their partnership. So we're in hour number 2.
Two clicks.
The dangerous hour.
Yeah, dangerous hour. But we're going to start off on a positive note. Monday night on Raw, as predicted by several people, I saw somebody commented or put a post up saying, hey, they're going to reveal new tags tonight, and he was right. So this is what they revealed on Monday night and they're not the Raw Tag Team Champions. They are the World. Hold the applause. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
That's what it was. I mean, they've come a long way.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like is that round shape on the main plate. That's really
look at
my
the
big
detail on the dragons.
I like the detail of the belt.
Not dragons, but those are
Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are eagles on steroids.
But
Okay.
wait, when the makers start making them, they're going to look like pigeons or ostriches.
They're going to look like a hubcap off a 57 Chevy.
Yeah. Just joking, makers. Just joking.
I
But
cannot wait to see what Pakistan has to do.
But take the monkey off the world title, would you please?
I wish it was 5. I wish it was 5 plates.
This
Yeah,
to me, what I don't like about it is just the round shape of that main plate. It just kind of takes away from the shape of the
It
side
takes me back
plates.
to that 24/7 title. It was round 2.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ah, dang it,
Puts some
Andy.
shape to it.
Sorry, it's true.
But what this looks like to me, and I'm not maligning the belt anyway. It's beautiful. It's just that plate shape that bothers me.
Yeah.
But it what I think of when I see this is somebody went on WWE 2K24 and designed a belt, and this is what came out.
Hey, you'd be surprised. I like the
do
design of
like-
the belt. Go ahead, Kevin. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's your show.
I like the design of the belt. I like the detail of the belt. There's no way we're going to get away from that W logo because, that's what their logo is. But I do like how they did the dual plating with the silver in the background and the gold.
Oh,
I'm
they're
wondering
Griffins. They're Griffins.
if
Eagles.
they will go in a different direction for the SmackDown title. I hope they don't do the cookie cutter one like Andy said.
That's my fear. Tomorrow night we're seeing the better tag team titles.
I mean, the only thing that can make different is do it in reverse. Instead of the silver being on the outside, put it on the center, and then have the gold on the outside. I don't know if that would look different, but just making it a whole different shape title.
Okay, those are not eagles; they're griffins.
Griffins.
Oh, griffins.
Yes,
Okay.
griffins. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I like the bold banners, Reggie esque banners. I like that.
I wish they would have went back to the classic tag shape, and then put that in the middle. Would been gorgeous. Would have been nice.
Yeah. I just think the main plate should have had a little bit more shape to it. That's my only issue with the belt. I think it's a beautiful belt.
Did you like the World WCW 91-94? It was round.
Is that the one that looked kind of like the winged eagle?
Kinda. Well, I guess the 91-94 is not too round. It does have a little. You're kind of right. It did have a little.
It looked a lot like the winged eagle, kind of. I liked it. It was okay.
I like it better than what they have. So,
I mean, I like the center of the plate.
I just hope they don't do SmackDowns and do blue banners, and they're the kind of same thing. I'd like to see two different.
Well, they said these are the ones that are going to be called World Tag Team Champions. So I'm guessing the ones on SmackDown are going to be the Undisputed.
WWE.
That was what I was going to say. That's why they're going to call these
the Undisputed, because the other two belts are undisputed.
It seems like to me they're going to phase out the Undisputed. I thought they were going to do World Heavyweight Champion and WWE Champion, and then WWE Tag Team Champions and World Tag Team Champions.
I just didn't want to say that on the air, Antonio.
Yeah, I would recommend crunches. Just me, but yeah.
And I think the thong is supposed to go in the middle. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry.
I think you had your thong on backwards.
I think you had it on crooked. You said something about you were chafing, so you had to put it on sideways.
He got plenty of roof. He got plenty of whistles while he was doing my roof today in the yard. So
there you go.
I mean, I don't know why he's complaining.
Yeah, the North American title is round 2, Kevin.
But I do like the fact you're getting away from the big logo belts. I'm fine with the logo being on the main plate, but not the prominent part. I like this better as far as that. And I like the artwork. I really do. I just don't like the shape of the main plate. It will probably grow on me.
Did they ever have those sidebars on a tag title in WWE ever?
No, I don't think they have.
No.
So it's the first time. Like I said, the center of the belt, the detail that they went into it, I like that. What if the belt was the shape of that inside and not that round shape?
Platinum gets
on the classic shape of the classic tag.
Platinum always gets
perfect.
Platinum gets a lot.
Beep beep.
That'd be funny too if I got it all the time.
The thing that I noticed is that it's got removable side plates. That leads me to believe, are we finally done with the era of just mashing up two individuals and calling them a tag team and actually getting back to tag team names? Maybe. I'd like to see that.
Or take a guy from a singles wrestler on one side, put the singles wrestler on the other side to make him combine them. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be interesting to finally see the name of a tag team on the plate. The wrestler's name.
I don't see tag team names yet.
I could
bring back the Killer Bees.
I agree.
Heart Foundation. Bring back some tag teams.
Yeah.
Not guys that failed as single wrestlers, or they're 5 foot. All of them are, or all the 5'5" guys, and you put them together. Put together a good tag team.
Yeah.
I don't think any more belts are going to be screenshotted than will be tomorrow night. There'll be a lot of pause buttons hit, a lot of screenshots made.
Yep.
And inbox is going to light up for makers.
Oh, I'll be glued onto the TV to watch that. Like I said,
they're not mailing these things out till August. I mean, everybody's just jumping on them to get them.
Pre-orders, taking pre-orders.
Well, I want them, but I'll wait till the hype dies down a little bit.
Yeah, they're already at the shop's already out of the Undisputed belt. You got to order that too.
So.
That's the belt I wish would go away.
Cookie cutter.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, if they make tag team plates, let's have some Road Warrior plates. Let's have some demolition plates.
Oh, I would love Road Warrior. Like what in the WWE they were the Legion of Doom, but still, it'd be
yellow
Killer Bees, British Bulldogs. Bring everybody's back then.
Yeah, everybody.
Rock and Roll Express,
Roll Express.
The Monkeys,
the Mounties.
The Monkeys.
I'd be biting if they made a Rock and Roll or Midnight. I'd be biting my lip and my eyes rolled back.
There you go.
What about the Bushwhackers?
The Heart Foundation.
Whoa!
Yeah. The Natural Disasters.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a ton of them they could do.
Or the ones that just got in the Hall of Fame, the American,
U.S. Express.
American man. Oh.
U.S. Express.
Was anybody else surprised that they got in?
No,
Before
it's overdue. It's overdue.
Before others?
Yes, and
Well, they were
yes.
around back in the 80s. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
How long? I just don't remember them around
Dusty
that
put
long.
those two together in Florida. They put them as a tag team in Florida.
they came out right around the time Hulkamania started.
About 83.
I remember them 2 years. That's all I can remember them.
Yeah, they took the titles off of the Iron Sheik and Nikolai
But how
Volkov.
many times were they tag team champions?
Twice, I think.
Twice.
And that makes
I know
you
the best
Hall of Fame.
neighborhoods for that, Antonio.
But yeah, it'll be interesting. The possibilities are endless on side plates.
I would like to see the SmackDown titles the shape of the demolition tags.
Well,
That's
but
what I
side
wanna
plates won't
see.
work because they got to be able to put those round plates on.
Or
them.
if they're doing this goldish stuff, go back to
All
what
we
the
can do is hope for
original.
the best tomorrow. That it's not tacky.
Go back to the original kind of like that shape with the NWA tags used to be with a big eagle across them. If they like this gold type theme, then it's all in order.
And these are dual plated, which is another nice touch. I have no issue with the belts themselves except for the round main plate. And like Platinum said, he said just doesn't go along with the rest of the the side plates.
But the detail on that center plate, you know what they're doing, and we've discussed this before, is they're trying to eliminate Pakistan from making these belts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's almost impossible for them to do it like that.
I mean, there's just no need to if they're producing them the way that they're producing. But I just like it because they're getting away from the garbage looking, but they're going back to looking like a world title should be.
They're taking it seriously, finally.
And yeah, and if you're getting away from that entertainment, then it makes sense you go to a championship belt.
Yeah.
I noticed in one of the pictures it had Velcro on it, and somebody said, "Is this going to come with the Velcro?" I just think those were pictures of the OGs. I don't think it'll come with Velcro.
Well, the current tag belt, I'm sorry, the red and the blue ones, those had Velcro on them.
I think.
But I mean, they were put. I don't think they're going to come with. I think those were pictures that they needed to get, and they're the originals. And
I think the TV accurate one, the one that's like $5,000 is going to be the one that comes with Velcro. Make them spinners, right?
They ought to make the main plate a spinner with every tag team on it. Spin the wheel, and whoever wins gets
Spin
the
the wheel,
tag
make
team.
the deal.
Yeah, there you
Go
go.
park a car.
Go chase a car.
Quit giving AEW ideas.
Right.
Yeah.
Tony Khan's writing everything you're saying down, Mark.
That's right. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Because he's got a
Spinner tags.
He's like, good idea. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna get right on it.
That one right there. Is so appropriate.
Is Nick Aldis injured?
Yeah, he looks like he had an arm injury.
I'd like to see him. Hopefully, he'll wrestle in WWE sometime because he carries himself as a champion. I like him.
I would like to see GM versus GM as a leader of a team of a Survivor Series team.
Both are former NWA champs.
SmackDown versus Raw.
Aldis just was good. The way he wore a suit, carried the title. He had a Flair-esque about him. I liked him.
And he had Camille walking around not saying a word when she didn't say anything. It was the best.
Yeah,
Well,
she needs to keep. I'm sorry. When she opened her mouth, I was like, "What?"
It ruined her whole
voice?
character. Just shut up, please.
I'm gonna beat all these women out here because I am just that tough.
My name's Camille.
But I like the way Nick Aldis came out with that title. He had it folded nicely, cradling his arm like a champion should, instead of throwing over his shoulder, going around. Yeah.
Camille's
great. I like Camille a lot. Not knocking Camille. It's just she opened her mouth. I was like, "What is that voice?"
Yeah.
It ruined everything because when
she's from the South, you can tell she's from the South.
That's like a real buff guy coming out
like that. Our women do not sound like that in the South. Don't you put that on us, Mark? Park your car, Haggard.
I just said you could tell she's from the South.
Could you imagine a guy
we would talk like in Oklahoma.
That's really jacked coming out and talking like Donald Duck? Where's the gym at?
She's a good wrestler. She's still not landed anywhere.
No.
Park your car.
I think WWE passed on her.
Yeah, because WWE only wants people that are in their. I don't know.
If Tony's watching, Tony, fire yourself as booker. Get yourself a booking team and quit worrying about what WWE's doing.
Oh, and then I saw today he's wanting to hire Nikki Bella.
Tony Khan?
Yes.
Yeah, she said she'd go work for him, but she had second thoughts. But I think if he offers her the right money,
yeah.
Tony's got
and
plenty. Daddy,
there's
Tony's
going to come a point where Dad is going to say, "Enough is enough. I'm
at some point
losing
he has to.
too much."
what's up, Jason?
Jason
Did
hey,
an incredible belt. He took it
Yeah.
and antiqued it. Look,
He
even
does
the
that.
strap.
He does that to a couple
he's
of them.
posted in all the groups, guys. Check out what he's done. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it was a Hogan 86 or Hogan 87.
Never
Turned
seen
out
the Hogan
beautiful.
before.
But only in Wide
Antique,
World has he won
gorgeous.
Belt of the Month,
That's
Yep.
true. It's true.
which is coming to Love Those Wrestling Belts.
Yeah, that's fantastic, man. I mean,
It's
Jason, his
coming.
mind is he thinks way out of the box and customs. I
Well, it's
like the
like-
custom stuff.
So Tony Khan, like BA says, he's got his notes from when he was a kid, and that's what he's booking right now with the little notes he scribbled as a kid. I mean, it's ridiculous.
He was a retarded kid then.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about Monet, please.
Oh no! Oh, why'd you bring that up?
Why is
Yeah, you brought it
everybody-
up.
What was IWGP thinking of bringing a bloody Buhan over there and putting the title on him?
Don't know. Tony Khan must have thrown money at him.
Can
Hey.
we please find wrestlers that are not 5'5" and 5'7"? Please.
Yeah.
Yep. I got to give him the props though for going over and getting that belt.
He
CJ.
didn't get crap. I'm surprised he got through TSA with all them blood packets.
Right?
There's a European Championship belt that
Better.
will be going to Richard.
Lighting. Nice. Yeah, that's gotten deeper, man.
There's a green. You see a
Whoa.
green now.
Man, that looks good.
Red backing.
The Masters green.
Backing on there.
And Mark, you said you had to use the whole bottle, right?
Yeah, the whole bottle.
Oh, is it still on the nightstand?
Yeah. It is.
Now, when you do the ox blood, do you use the whole bottle for that or no?
Well, I got a big bottle of that. I used a little bottle for this because I was only going to do one belt.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason, I want to get you on a show sometime in the near future. So if,
Yeah, we'd
if
love to
you're-
have you on, Jason.
If you're up for it, let
Definitely.
me know. If you're up for it, let me know.
You can show you can show those belts off, man.
Yeah, we'd like to talk about your processes. I'd really love to know how you did that belt, especially the strap. The strap turned out beautiful too. It looked like a bronze statue belt, like one goes on a bronze statue. It's exactly what it
Yep.
looked like.
When he does the belts like that, it's exactly what my eyes go to. Like the WWE statues, like Dusty's statue. You picture that belt on
much better than Timeless Tony Storm.
Yes.
And I love Tony Storm, but that gimmick's got to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jason, we'd love to have you show in the near future.
The black and white screen whenever she comes on, and just the talk,
Stupid.
the whole gimmick is stupid. I'm sorry.
Well, when they do the hard camera on the ring, you see her back in the background, in color, but the close-up camera is black and white. I'm like, stop.
It's taken away from her being a good wrestler.
It's the stupidest gimmick going right now.
Bring back the tomboy Tony Storm.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing with that tag team. The Jerky Boys is kind of stupid too.
Or the Young Bucks.
Yeah, the Jerky Boys
Yeah, the EOPs or whatever they are.
look like bag boys from Food Line.
EVPs. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the filter's what's doing it for me.
I think they call them the backdoor boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did that in high school.
Yeah, you do sound better, Kevin.
You do?
Yeah, it's coming along. I'm still having some problems on rolling words. Medicine helps, but it takes a lot to get going. I wish you guys knew. I mean, some people say, hey, you feel good for. I do, and I appreciate all the prayers, but it's still taking a lot. Thanks to medicine.
Continue
we're still here praying for you, man. We're still here praying
Thanks.
for you.
Ben visits me late at night, and he helps me get going.
Well, you wore him.
It's called Chub Rub.
Well, you've worn him down.
You've
worn him down. He's in the hospital now. So
He's donating 6 inches to me.
okay.
Oh my God.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you next week.
Guys, great. We'll see you next week, Thursday, 8 o'clock.
What? I need 6 inches of colon. My colon is messed up, bro.
Oh, you call it a colon. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You're in my house. It's a colon. I don't know what you're calling it. You better get on that calculator at work, Andy. Measure
What's
it
next
up.
on the list? Oh, speaking of 6 inches, Ruby Soho's pregnant. Yes, somebody actually slept with Ruby Soho.
Why?
I'll take the words from BA. Is it going to come out looking like a Muppet, and which one?
Gonna come out looking like it just beat mental retardation.
Oh,
It's going to come out looking like, what's his name?
Oh. 6 inches brings you up to 3.
No. And
oh man.
That's why Ben was
You
laying on
wrapped
his
your
side.
butthole last night.
I can't believe Michael said that.
Look at BA wrote. That's why Ben was laying on his side in the hospital bed.
Which chance they got? Okay, I can't remember what her other significant other's name is, but yeah, they're expecting a child. So congratulations to Ruby Soho. That will be a real riot. Sorry, that went over well like a lead brick.
She went from a mosquito to a doorknob.
Angelo's
Everybody
his
has a
name.
turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sonny-
Angelo. Okay.
Yeah, that's his name. I can't remember his last name. It was Angelo. That's right. But good for her. Good for her.
Martello.
Yeah. I had a good time this evening or this afternoon. I had a text from. I get these every so often. They pretend to be a wrong number.
Oh yeah.
And I thought, well, and I was at work. I should have been working, but I thought I'll have a little fun.
If you want to put it up, I'll read their part and you can read.
I don't have it up there.
That would have been a good idea.
Angelo
but
Parker. Angelo
That's it.
Parker.
That's
it. Okay.
I can just imagine him with the voice changer.
Anyway,
would have been good TV. But
I just get this text out of the blue. At first, I was with my wife, and it said I'm booking reservations for a French restaurant, and I knew then it wasn't my wife because 1, she doesn't like French food, and 2, there aren't no French restaurants in Southwest Oklahoma.
and 3, she don't like being seen in public with you.
With that jacket on.
So I had a little fun at her expense. I said something about we don't have any French restaurants around here. Do you know any English restaurants? And then I brought up Italian. I said, there's a place called Martello's I like to eat. In another,
they make the best dino nuggets in town.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
You know the manager. Gianni's the manager, and
oh, be nice. Be nice.
Oh wow,
that is funny though.
Appreciate it, Chris.
I didn't know she was married.
Who?
Soho? Yeah.
No, they're not married.
They're not married.
They're just dating.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just dating.
Somebody, I think it was Brian Allen, said maybe she'll get boobs now.
No.
No, you don't think so?
No.
Time will tell.
Although Becky did. When Becky did, wow.
Hey, he can only turn water into wine. He can't give her boobs.
Yeah.
That'll be a miracle.
Yep.
Moxley is eye candy. Okay. Hiroshi Tanahashi is now overseeing things in New Japan. That's why John Moxley is champion. Okay.
Oh, that's what I wanted to bring up since we're talking about AEW.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Renee interview when she was interviewing what's his name?
Will Ospreay?
Will Ospreay, yeah. Did you see the look on her face?
The look on her face. Yeah.
Kind of like
Tony
left WWE.
Yeah, kind of like Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, he was like,
oh, but now he's claiming that he's saying on his show that no, that was part of the storyline. I was acting upset about the Bucks. Nuh-uh, come on.
No,
that was the video drop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And where did it get him?
Yep.
Had that aired when we did the show last week?
No, I think it. No, it did. It did air.
Did we talk about it last week? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just talked about it just a tiny bit.
Yeah. But Tony Khan is still insisting that he felt his life was in danger when CM Punk was lunging at him.
Oh yeah, he was in danger, all right. They're falling asleep. I mean, it was just.
All I know is Samoa Joe was the man to get Punk calm and got him. He saved Tony's life.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him.
That's why he's the champion.
Yeah.
I mean, how many more stupid things is Tony going to do before AEW goes under? Just stupid.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jeez.
Focus
I
on your
mean-
product. Don't worry about the competition. They're going to do what they're going to do. You do what you're going to do.
Focus
old
on it
adage,
because it severely needs your focusing right now.
Yes, exactly. Get you an experienced booking team.
Mm-hmm.
Invest your money wisely in the product. Get some good storylines. Quit trying to do fancy stuff. Quit trying to copy stuff. Quit taking shots at WWE. That's not doing you any good. They're beating the hell
Be
out
an
of you.
owner.
It's
Be
like
an
Kevin
owner,
said,
stop
though.
being a mark.
At some point, Daddy's going to say, "Hey, this has got to stop."
Yeah, and stop with the stupid special announcements every week.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're not that special.
when you talk about your competition, you give them free advertising and free publicity.
Exactly.
Free advertising,
Exactly.
yeah. Any
And then he
publicity,
also
good
dropped
publicity.
that he's open to work with WWE in the
Just like we
future.
don't talk about the guy looking for his papers. You know, we don't talk about him. I mean, we were glad that he came. You know, he beat mental retardation by just this much. We understand that.
He's still looking, Kev. Look, he's still looking.
I heard he's still beating on a drum to this day.
I heard he's still
Looking like
I heard he's still beating.
he's the proudest one of that recipient comment that he's the first guy. It looks like he just beat Down syndrome.
He's good at beating.
Yes, I did like that, Nor. I did like his promo.
He's talking about the crowd behind the hard camera. There's not much of a crowd behind the hard camera.
No,
What was
not
that
really.
video of him? Was it a Ring of Honor when there was nobody? There was like 150 people there, and he's out trying to rev up the crowd or something. Tony.
Well,
What was that video
WWE is
called?
selling out every arena they go into, and AEW is struggling to fill seats.
Mm-hmm.
That tells you something right there.
Well, people finally got tired of the same favoritism that they're showing. They're also showing way too much favoritism to certain wrestlers.
And WWE finally has somebody good running the show.
Yeah.
Like the Young Bucks stink. Move on.
Yeah.
I don't like the new characters.
The storylines stink.
It's like that. You know, when you used to go to the roller coasters as a kid, you had this bar that said to ride this ride, you got to be this height. I think they put one at their entrance and say to work at AEW, you got to be below this height.
Yeah, it's just.
Thank you.
It just drops.
I want to see wrestling.
Like I said, I was a big fan of AEW. I supported AEW.
Keep that up. Put that up again.
Yeah.
And it just fell.
My daddy's money, so shut up.
Thanks, Tony. Jeez, tell us how you really feel.
This is how Tony recruits people to come to AEW.
Somebody take the damn money.
There you go. Just throw money at the problem.
Somebody take my dad's money.
Yeah.
There you go. Somebody takes my dad's money.
Say what you will about Jim Cornette. He is smart when it comes to wrestling. He just has too big of a
He knows
mouth.
exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah,
He does.
yeah.
But he's always been that way. You're seeing it because Twitter was invented and YouTube. He's always been that way. But
he's got a library in his attic. It's just
buddy.
phenomenal.
Jim Cornette's a wrestling historian.
Dolphins.
He's a wrestling historian. He knows everything. I mean,
yeah.
He's brilliant, but the thing that still made me mad is the thing of some people calling him a racist. That was just
that was
a typical thing.
That was a joke as in poor taste, but it wasn't racist.
It had nothing to do with race. Race wasn't mentioned, but it doesn't matter with what he did for black wrestlers when nobody else was at the time.
Yeah.
And you want to say that? Get out of here.
Yeah. There you go, Kevin.
Absolutely.
How about them Cowboys?
Please.
Cowgirls roll.
I'm a Cowboys fan. Cowboys fan till I die.
2 day, baby.
And I'll probably die before they ever win the Super Bowl.
Well, that's fine.
I think they get too much of a bad rap. I mean, they're winning every year, but everybody can't win the Super Bowl. But that team is so much on the spotlight. It's crazy.
Too much.
Yeah, I mean they're on every freaking week. I mean they're on every Sunday, just about Sunday night. They get so many primetime games, and you wonder why people hate on them.
Yeah. Jerry Jones is like the Tony Khan of football. He started out really strong, and then just went downhill.
Just wish he'd go away.
Thank you.
My bad.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm getting therapy for it.
Well, no, Mark just doesn't go out to eat much because every time he goes out to restaurants, everybody tosses him the keys to their car to go park it.
I agree with BA on this one.
Yeah, that
Yep.
hurt.
All they had to do was do an edit.
Absolutely, Brian with the wisdom again.
All they had to do was do an edit to it. It never would have come out. It wasn't even that really bad what he said.
They fired the wrong person. They should have fired their audio editors.
But
All right.
They should have ignored it and say it was a joke.
Yes.
And if you don't like that, wrestling's not for you because wrestling can get very offensive with stuff, you know?
Yeah.
If you don't like that, go watch the Attitude Era and get go cry then. Just too many people cry about so many things. They're so unhumble. They're so unhappy. It's the world we live in.
I gotta say, I was really impressed by WrestleMania this year.
It was great. I enjoyed it too.
Well, by all accounts, it's the best one ever.
Why?
Yeah, tell me why.
Because this was the first show that Triple H was fully in charge of.
There you go.
And him walking down the ramp and stopping at the end of the ramp and just taking it all in. You can see it in his face and you can feel the crowd. You know, the crowd went crazy. I mean, he got the loudest pop that I've heard in a while.
Thought bringing out Bruce was cool.
And then Stephanie, when Stephanie came down to the ring.
You know, it's funny how he went from D-Generation X to be an elder statesman in the pro wrestling. You know, it's funny. What the hell?
Can you put Kevin in the center cam? There you go.
What's up, brother?
Yeah. Hey, brother.
What you gonna do when the 24-inch Oh, wait. Never mind.
What the?
Yeah, right.
Is that when Vince had is that when Vince came up with do-rag on the ECW?
Yeah, when him and John Cena met up in the parking lot. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
What's going to shoulder there, Kev?
I got a winged eagle.
It's just a winged eagle.
Okay.
You were holding up a belt. I want to hold a belt. I actually did this. I made it ring used. I rubbed with leather. You see how it's dulled? I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. It's not shiny.
Cool.
It's been dulled. You took a piece of leather and rub it to get the so it's got like a ring worn look to it.
Oh yeah.
White leather.
Now
Romeo's
those
leather.
plates, are they the same size as the shop one or they're bigger?
I don't know. I've never owned a shop winged eagle. This is CS.
Because I want to get the plates bigger on mine. I want the XL version.
Well, technically, didn't Andre actually win that title? But
he didn't win the big belt. He won the winged eagle.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's right.
I just think Christopher. I just think it was just a prop for the show. It's just a prop for the show, you know.
But
yeah, I think
everybody's
they had more importance. They had more importance to the match. That hey, he wins. This is his new big, huge belt.
Yeah.
Well, they could have something could have changed. He, maybe they were realizing,
And even though he didn't win, that's still a belt that a lot of collectors want to. I know I have it in my collection.
Exactly. It's a beautiful belt.
It is.
You know what's sad is in that match with Hulk Hogan when what was it when he slammed him that he could barely pick him up. Hogan had to keep him close to the rope so that he could get himself up. And you didn't realize what he put himself through as a kid. You didn't realize how much pain he was in and how hurt he was, and he went out there with that. And but Hogan, I remember Hogan saying that in an interview that Andre had to stay close to the ropes because he couldn't get up otherwise.
Yeah, he said Andre was really bad that night, and he didn't want to slam him, but Andre told him he had to.
Well, you could tell Andre was just struggling throughout that match.
Looked like he hit to walk, to walk to get up, and he said Hogan yelled out "slam." Andre yelled out "slam, slam, slam."
Yep.
So he slammed him. It wasn't a very long match at all.
No.
Could you imagine his back when he hit the canvas?
Yeah.
If he was really hurting.
Andre was always when he's in the ring. He was always a baby face. He always looked like he was enjoying himself being in the ring, always smiling. But when he became a heel, he just didn't smile. He looked like the joy had just drained from his body. it just wasn't
What-
fun anymore.
One of my favorite pictures is Dusty Rhodes and Andre both using a urinal next to each other, and Dusty's got
He's
Yeah.
squeezing his ass.
Yeah. Yeah. But Andre John
I'll tell
called
you-
everybody boss. They always called him boss.
Hey,
I'll
boss.
tell you what. Good, Andy.
No, I should say just hey, boss. Yeah, they did. He
Yeah.
called everybody boss.
Hey, both. Hey,
One
boss.
of my favorite matches of Andre's, to believe it or not, was him and versus Snuka.
He had a beautiful
Jimmy
farm here in North
Fry,
Carolina.
Super Snuka. That was one of my favorite matches with him and Andre. And I've seen him in person, and I gotta say, man, that guy was,
Probably.
being a little kid, I was like, oh my god, it was like taller than a building.
I never got to see Andre wrestle in person. My uncle got to see him wrestle in person just about an hour from here. So he was wrestling Harley Race. Harley Race body slammed Andre before Hulk Hogan ever did.
Really?
Yeah, there was 3 or 4 people that did before that.
Yeah.
Before Hogan.
But
Yeah.
Hogan always gets credit for being the first. He wasn't the first. Wasn't
And
the
then
second.
Lex Luger was the one that was able to slam Yokozuna, not Hogan, right?
No, he never slammed Yokozuna. No, no, but he did. They had
Hogan
one
did in
Yeah.
after Brett match.
Yeah, that's.
He slammed him and
won-
dropped the
he
leg
beat
and won the
match.
title. Which that was absolutely, as a big Hogan fan, even I was like, man, you couldn't even give Yokozuna a run with that.
Right.
You had to drop the title right there. I thought that was really kind of dumb.
Yeah, Kamala slams Andre in Mid South. I remember seeing that
Yep.
on TV.
Yep, I remember that.
I think Race was the first one to do it. I think Kamala might have been the second. There might be one between there. I don't
Now,
remember, but
It
Was
might have
that
been
caught on
something
video,
as
Mark?
of
Do you think?
maybe WWE was selling it as to the weight of Andre, because Andre was the biggest he was in WWE, and as Hogan slammed him, and he was over 500.
that could
And
be.
what I was saying, Mark, is if Harley Race's slamming Andre was on any kind of video recording,
There's
or
pictures.
was that a
there's
there's
pictures of it.
I don't know if
Yes,
there's video, but there's.
Yeah, there's pictures of him with midair, got him up, making the turn. There's pictures of it, and it wasn't in the ring. It was out on the floor next to the ring.
And that's why your back hurts.
Bundy, King Kong Bundy. I don't know. He could have.
Probably there's a lot of shows that weren't aired that were, just like the Ricky Morton beating Ric
Antonio
Flair and
Inoki.
winning the title.
Tony Inoki.
Oh, there's a video of everybody slamming Andre. I'm gonna go look that up
That's
after.
what Brian Allen said.
I didn't know that.
Brian Allen to the rescue.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, Nor's been to the rescue a couple times now.
Oh yeah, big time. No
Yeah.
one knows.
Oh, that's
I
right.
think-
Yeah. Yokozuna
Yeah.
beat Bret Hart. Then Hogan came in and challenged him and won the belt. Yeah,
Yep,
exactly. Just like it happened.
exactly.
What we were
Ricky.
just talking about, Mark.
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
I'm not following along.
I was reading the comments. I'm sorry. I'm trying to screen these comments before I put them up.
I think I've seen that a few times, Christopher. I think there's been people that made the WWF, the 3WF title.
Ben showed
yeah.
off some awesome titles
It's getting
the other
there we
week,
go.
week before last,
Yeah, week before last. That's right.
and those were nice.
They were. One of them had a mirror finish on it.
Yeah, it's something about the silver and the gold together. It just makes it pop. And
The
then
dual
his
plate-
one belt had hinges on it.
The dual plating always works great.
I love dual plated belts.
Me too.
That custom that unique made for me, it's dual plated. I asked for dual plated. He did a tremendous job on that one.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite belts. Good question, Platinum. Good question. If the
on
original
the
belt
belt.
had a tip, I prefer the tip. If it didn't, then no.
Yeah. Simple. If it had it, yes. Not no. That's
I
fine.
have to. I fall in the same category. If it had one on there, then I would want it.
I've
For
seen,
me,
you know,
for me, it just depends on the
tips
belt.
first came out. Yeah, when the belt tips first came out back in the '80s, I actually liked them. I did.
The most beautiful belt, I think, is the IWGP version 4. Just gorgeous.
Most belts didn't when they most of the belts that have the tips now didn't have them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen them on TV titles, and the
Well,
TV title
there's a
didn't
lot of
have
belts
them.
that there's a lot of belts that are made by belt makers that now that they're putting the logo plates, and they did not. Some did not have logo
Oh,
plates.
hardly any of them had logo plates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spinner looked good with a tip on it.
But I think for me, it just depends if you want it to be, screen accurate. Whether you put one on there or not. And I like a lot of them on certain belts, and some of the belts I don't like them on it, like the NWA classic NWA tags. I don't like it on it. Never had one on it. The TV title, I don't like it on it. Never had one. The US
I've noticed,
NWA title doesn't have one. Never had one. I don't like it on it.
I've
But most
noticed,
of the WWF belts, I like it on it.
yeah, I've noticed that the tips that come from the makers over in Pakistan are too heavy. They're too wide. Add a lot
Yes.
too much weight, and it's very easy to slap them against the side plates and hurt the side plates. So what I do is when I do a re-leather, I go the extra step and take those tips off and order the new ones from the oh shoot.
Wrestling Superstore.
Yes, Wrestling Superstore, and they're smaller, they're thinner. They're actually the same width as the strap. They're the same tips that are put on the shop replicas, and they're much lighter.
Yeah, they make them very, very, very chunky. They're one piece, but they're just way too chunky.
Well, like you have a 4-inch strap, it's like 4¼ inches wide, so you got 1/8 of an inch on both sides.
Yeah.
I hate it when the belt makers make it. They do that half tip. Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, I hate that. The glued on one.
Yeah, those are terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, Great Custom Belts is doing that Hogan 86 for me, and I think I'm getting a 1-piece tip on that one.
I can show you Reggie's tip here.
Chris, that's your question. 10 pounds of gold for me.
Big gold for me.
Big gold is my second favorite.
I would have to say the big gold, and the second would be 10 pounds of gold.
Yeah, mine's got the diamonds or whatever you call those on there.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, Nawaz made mine like that.
Wow.
Not thick and chunky. Nice.
Yeah. That's a big tip.
Big old tip.
Big gold from platinum.
Mm-hmm.
Great Custom Belts 1-piece tips are really nice. Looking forward to that then.
Yeah, I don't. It depends on who make the tip. If it's a 1-piece, there's some 2-piece tips that are really, really nice. If they get nice and flat, like Romeo used to make ones that had a nice 2-piece tip. Like this is a 2-piece tip. It's nice and thin, but it sits flat and level with the perfect screws to it. Overseas doesn't get it right when they do their 2 pieces. So I don't mind the 2-piece tip if it's done where it fits.
Done right.
It fits perfectly on there.
Yep.
Romeo used to use that a lot, the 2-piece on his, and this is his leather. So I don't mind if it's done right.
I don't really.
Except
I'm not a
those
big
garbage
fan of the
half
1-piece
tips.
tip. I think the 2-piece tips are easy to put on because they're secured with the screws. The 1-piece tips are glued on, and I just don't trust that. I did one like that.
Yeah, I always like the solid tip, the 2-piece tip.
Yeah.
It puts more prestige to the belt when it does have it.
And it hits it a lot because people do this. When they fold the belt up, they'll take it and put the non-tip on the inside and forget that this part's going to come and hit it. Always fold your tip in and then underneath, and then you won't have that problem with them hitting the back. But they do. Yeah, I hear people when they're showing belts and they just clank. I'm like, oh, that's.
I hate the clank of death.
Yeah.
Well, the WWE, their tag belts. A lot of the teams, when they win, they'd smack them together. Like, don't do that.
Like toast. Yeah.
Yeah. Click the. Oh, I hate that.
That's a good debate too out there, and I'll ask this question. There you go. Who was the? I'm sorry, my head. Hold on. Who was the worst at taking care of a belt? Who was the most destructive?
Randy Macho Man Savage.
For me, Warrior, I think, was one of the worst.
A warrior,
Stone Cold.
yeah. That's right.
Warrior. I mean,
No, that's true
God, he-
too. That's true. But Macho
he
Man
would-
with the brasso, just my God, he killed it.
Yeah. But that was just kind of one instance. You never really saw him. Well, he did throw it a lot. Threw it at Hogan, dropped it a lot.
Yeah.
But Warrior was abusive. Yeah, Stone Cold was
Yeah,
abusive, but that's just
Warrior
a
did not
question.
care about his belts at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Seth,
Ric Flair when he had
let's not forget Seth Rollins. Yeah, the WrestleMania when he cashed in.
Yeah. Now
And then
Ric
who
Flair,
treated
he
them?
was always cradled the 10 pounds of gold, but that
You gotta
sucker
remember,
was
we're-
beaten up.
We're belt collectors. We care about belts. To those guys, they were just props. So they could care less.
Yeah.
There was an interview with Ricky Morton one time that Ric Flair in the locker room, along with Dusty Rhodes, would talk about the etiquette of how you treated a belt. And you saw that a lot of the NWA. You were not supposed to wear the belt unless you were going to the ring or in the ring. You were supposed to carry it for interviews, and you were also supposed to treat it. So you saw a lot of that difference.
And the NWA, I always remember Tully always carried it in their arm respectfully.
Yep. Watch
Always
the Four
did.
Horsemen. Yeah, they
But
treated
Flair-
it
Yeah,
like
how about
a
the
championship
belt that got
belt.
tossed in the river? Yep.
Yeah,
They treated it like that because in those days the titles was more important than the wrestler, and that's what the wrestler was trying to get.
Yeah.
You treated it like a championship belt, not a prop.
Now Flair always cradled the 10 pounds of gold, but you know it lost some grommets, it lost snaps, it lost a bunch of pieces off the main plate.
Respectfully. Always carried respect.
But backstage he was known to throw it around because
Wow.
he wrestled Kerry Von Erich one time, and Kerry was high, and Flair had to carry him through that match. And when he got to the backstage, he tossed that belt at somebody. Said, "Here, you try carrying for 60 minutes," and tossed it. So it was abused. It just wasn't abused on camera.
Well, Brock, there's video of Brock throwing the world
Kind of
title.
one instant. It's kind of one
Yeah.
instant. Doesn't mean that's
Yeah.
not,
Vince was sitting
No,
at
but-
Gorilla. Brock threw the belt right at Vince.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Universal,
But
the Red Universal.
But when Flair won that world title for the first time, that 10 pounds of gold had all the grommets on it. By the time he retired it, got the big gold, it had missing, I don't know, 4 or 5 grommets. It
Does
just was
Triple H
in bad
still
shape.
have the old 10 pounds of gold?
To
I
my
think
knowledge,
it's in his
yes.
office, if
Yeah,
I
to my knowledge,
heard correctly.
I think it belongs in the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. I really do.
Yeah.
Because the NWA is not WWE.
Oh man!
Wow.
Wow.
It could be Russo's
Everything's
fault.
Russo's fault.
Yeah.
Right?
But I like seeing book AEW. He could do a better job than Tony.
I want to know who owns the last big gold that David Arquette had.
Good question. Heck, David Arquette might have it for all we know.
Yeah.
Was it the
Talking
real
about the-
thing,
the-
or was it a replica?
Scott Steiner
about
has one of the big golds. I forget one. I
Yeah.
don't think he's got one.
Yeah,
Don't
he
get home
does.
quick. Get
That's
home
right.
quick.
That's right.
I think it was the original he had before it made its way to being selling. He had the original. He had the OG
original
at
one.
one, and eventually made its way and got sold to a collector for money, and then that collector sold it to Conrad.
Okay,
Oh,
Conrad. Okay. Wow.
And I think the big gold got that bend on the top when Flair had it.
Did they ever
So-
come say how did that bend on the top? How did that happen?
No.
What match?
That story's never come out, so don't know.
It's been asked to Flair, and he says he doesn't remember, doesn't know. He says probably because I was always drunk
I was
or
gonna say maybe he wasn't
whatever.
sober. Happened.
But it happened about I think it was 80 after a little bit after 88, summer of 88, somewhere around there it happened. Because you can see the pictures and the thing.
Is it still
Well, you know,
bent?
there's
to
pictures.
this day?
It's still bent to this day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When Conrad
There's a
got it,
picture-
he cleaned up he sent it away. He sent it to Crumrine actually to try to clean it. He got a lot of the NWA, but there's still some flakes and representative. If you go underneath it with, he's shown pictures that you can still see some of the spray paint. They couldn't get it off because it was so delicate that, some things would fall off. A lot of the floral pattern is mashed down and flat in it. That's why a lot of people on this thing is like, oh, the C4 is not accurate because the floor patterns are. No, the floor patterns are flattened out because they've been mashed. You can take this C4 right here. When you carve it, it leaves it like when you're cutting into ice cream with a scoop and it leaves those little wings. You can mash those down if you hit them enough. And over time, that belt has done that. It's been mashed, it's been beaten, but Conrad tried to clean it up, tried to do some things.
He did everything he could.
Yeah.
He had the leather redone, the original leather redone. I mean, he did everything he could.
Yeah, he put back the OG strap on it, and he has one of the other straps on it that was on it when he got it. What was the WWE, that black one? But he did get the OG strap back, and it is on it. So when you go see it, and I've been very fortunate to see it a couple times in person, and it's just still amazing to hold it.
And I believe that Cody has the Dusty Rhodes nameplate that never made its way on the belt, but somebody got it and gave it to Cody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Actually, C4 is doing something underneath the table with Dusty's nameplate. Some things are coming out. You'll see this Saturday too. Because Brett's getting one, a C4.
Teaser.
By the way,
I saw where Mickey James got a female version of the C4.
She was there to help debut it over at Starcast and Down Under.
And I see
slightly
Jordan
smaller
Grace
than the
held
regular
it too.
Yes, it's a women's version. It's the plates are still the same size. It's the strap that are a little bit smaller, and the plate is curved a little bit more for the women.
Oh, I thought it was a smaller plate. Okay.
But the sizing is it's just curved more, and the strap's a little bit smaller.
Okay. Vinny makes a good point here. I've mentioned this many times before. Is the belts from the 80s? There was no HD cameras back there, so you never see the creme ride in HD from back at that time.
Well, here I can send you. I'll just send you this, Mark, while you keep talking.
Okay. Yeah, we got 10 minutes left in the show. By the way, it was good. I didn't get to catch your show this week. I was at the wrestling matches Saturday night, but
Kevin, you did a great job. It was a great show.
Yeah, he did a phenomenal job. I mean, with the interference with the background, he did. You know,
it was an audio nightmare, so I apologize.
Kevin,
that's why we're doing it.
You did the best. You did the good job with what you had to work with.
The most awesome thing was when Mickey got on the camera.
Oh yeah,
I remember none of it. I was so medicated up. I remember none of it.
But you did great, Kevin.
But we're doing it again this Saturday on Love Those and Wide World, so that he can be able to sit down like this. It's quiet and announce the things that a lot of people mixed. You know, the artwork that he's getting from Reggie Parks's loved ones and friends.
If you
that
missed
announcement,
be sure to see this, everybody.
So you're saying you were PUI on Saturday? You were podcasting under the influence?
I sure was.
Yeah.
I was like this. Wow, welcome to C4.
Oh, man.
Yes, she is, Vinny. She sure is.
No, it takes a lot of medicine to get me going. But I'm not remembering it because I'm not remembering it. Let me stop. I'm not remembering it because doped up on medicine. I have medicines to help get me going. I don't remember it because I have a rolling issue with my CTE that I won't remember it for another 3 or 4 days. It rolls with like a blackout. Like today, I won't remember it for 2 days after I go to bed. It's just weird.
I remember
every time I see her, I want an Arby sandwich.
Yeah. Brian, I remember we took some pictures there. I think there's one shown. You went to the ad free shows? Was the ad free shows event? That's where they were at. They had the 10 pounds of silver there too, which was piqued my interest.
Let me get one other thing.
Mexican wrestler named
Interesting, Antonio.
Wow.
Yeah, Mickey James is not bad at all.
Nikki's gotten better with age, I think. She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's like a fine wine.
Fine wine, yes.
Better with age.
She's got some pipes.
Nick Owens is a very lucky man.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh my.
Yeah, she can sing. She sings real good.
Oh jeez.
I put one of them in the chat.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That's I'll give it to
but this one I'm gonna send you now is probably the close-up pictures you're ever going to see of it back used in, because I did a whole bunch of research trying to find the best pictures from back then.
Real quick, I'll just because we only got 7 minutes. I'll do this real quick first. Richard found this: the most valuable combat sports promotions in 2024, according to the Forbes magazine. UFC is number 1, WWE is number 2, and AEW is number 3. I've never heard of One Championship or Matchroom Boxing, but they're not too far behind.
Why are they considering AEW combat wrestling?
I don't understand why any of them that are not actual fighting. I wouldn't call.
Yeah. Sports promotions. Who knows? because the WWE calls it sports entertainment. I guess I don't know.
I find it funny.
But-
AEW is worth $2 billion. I'd like
Yeah.
to see it reevaluated.
Yeah, I agree.
Here's that picture that Kevin sent.
Wow,
me.
Oh
look at that.
wow.
There's a side by side of the old and the new, and then there's the other picture was the last time it was seen before it got bent on Ric Flair. It's the next set of pictures.
Yeah,
Look at
I'm
the
downloading right now.
But you
Yeah,
can
look at
see
that.
how over time the silvering gets duller, the floor patterns get mashed, the words get,
And there was no real way to bring back the silver behind the letters.
not without damaging the belt some more.
The belt, yeah.
I know I bent when Ric Flair had it, but when the NWO had it got badly damaged. They used that belt. It was not funny.
They beat the heck out of it.
There it is up close on Flair. That was 1988 there.
Okay.
No HD cameras.
And you can already see that it's dirtying it up. You can't see the silver as much. Look around the wrestlers, the silvering's gone. It just wasn't cleaned. You can immediately see the change in it.
I remember when it debuted in 1986.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I missed the debut. I think I got the week after.
And they misspelled Rick. They had a K on Rick's name.
Yeah, I had Rick. Yeah, which they did fix. And then Dusty, when he got it from Flair, he had it for a couple months. He didn't have a nameplate at all. He never had a
No,
nameplate. He's the only one
Made
I
it
know
for
of
him,
that.
but they never put it on the belt. I mean, I don't even think
Yeah.
it was even ready when he had his reign as champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had a nice curve to it. It wasn't over curved, but it had an easy curve to it. You can easily see it. You can go back to many of the things when he sits it on the table. It's got a curve, and all of these
Yeah.
sorry morons out there who've never had a curve. Yes, it
Thank you,
did.
Christopher.
I don't recall these
absolutely
side
has
plates
to.
having a curve, but I did see a picture recently where
Yes,
they did.
they had
so
a curve.
Thanks, Chris.
appreciate that, Chris.
Shout out to
Films
all
Don't
you
Believe.
guys that commented,
Contact
the
Crumb Run, they'll tell you.
information that we didn't know. Some of the stuff we didn't
Yeah.
know about.
Our
It's
viewers are
cool to
helping us out
have.
tonight.
We're learning
It's-
every day. We don't know everything.
Yeah.
We're glad
No,
to
we're
learn
not
more.
experts. Collectively,
Yep.
we know a lot, but
Always open to learning more.
thank you, Kevin. Hey, holler at me sometime. We'll talk about putting the stones on the back of the jacket.
Well, there's a lot more
right,
things to come
Kev.
out. There's
Have
a
a
lot
good
more
one.
things to come out with this belt now that C4 and Crumrine are
that's
partnered
right.
together. I mean, it's no longer called the C4 Big Gold. It is called the C4 Ortiz Crumrine Big Gold. That Crumrine is giving them the cast to make the mini wrestlers, the crown, the what they call the gromulants. Is that the round parts, all that on it?
The grommets.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Those are actually going to be, so you have a Crumrine.
Oh, okay. All right. Tease. Tease.
Give me that jacket. I'll hop in my time machine and I'll go back to when they
Okay.
invented the bedazzlers.
Yeah.
I'll hook it
Just
up
go
and
to
I'll come
Walmart.
back.
Just go to Walmart and get you a bedazzler.
I think we had one. I think we had one when it first came out. I think Mike's wife had one.
You
but
could
she
take
did
it to a tailor shop. I'm pretty sure a tailor smith could do something to it to
I live in
make
a
it look
rural-
like you're not parking cars on a Tuesday.
I live in a rural Oklahoma town. There's no way we have tailors around here.
Yes,
Uh,
you do.
Rolling Stones. I'm just kidding.
What kind of stones does the C4 use, Kirk Paul?
They are the what do you call it? The ones that Platinum and all the other people use them when they reuse.
Swarovskis?
Cubic zirconias?
Yes.
Swarovskis, yes.
Swarovskis, yeah.
Swarovskis.
Swar-
I have a hard
Swarovski.
time saying the word.
I used to know how to pronounce it, but Swarovskis, I think.
Them purdy ones.
First
Yeah.
party red runs.
They are on
Specs
these.
on-
They are hand carved, but the ones that Crumrine has, they have the actual cast of them now, so they'll be cast. But the ones on these were actually carved
Yeah, Ricky.
Thank you, Ricky.
by
Have a good night.
Ortiz.
All right, Ricky, have a good one, man.
See you, Jason. Thanks for tuning in. Holler at me sometime.
Thanks, Jay, as always.
Take care, Jason.
Yes, Ben, get well.
Let's get
Yeah, man.
Hopefully, he'll be at the hospital tomorrow.
Just make sure the hospital knows to take care of Grandpa.
He needs to return
Stay
to
off his lawn,
retirement
too.
home.
Love you,
Self is lawn, too.
Grandpa.
We love
I
you,
miss
Chris.
you, Grandpa.
Well, with that, I'm going to bring the show to a close as soon as Ben gets his comment out of the way here. Thank you for joining us tonight, Ben, even though you couldn't be on camera with us. We do appreciate
Yeah.
you commenting. Hey, if you're going to get a re-leather, I would highly recommend Antonio Mendoza.
Antonio Mendoza, definitely. Strongly
Antonio's-
agree.
Yeah, I agree too.
Now, I know that the shipping is going to be kind of tight, or kind of high from Malaysia over to the United States, but I know there's a couple of makers overseas that do it as well, but I can't remember who they are. I've seen them. But here in the United States, Antonio Mendoza, hands down, is the man.
You
think
can make
Max
a you could
Bughall's doing it over there, I believe.
Max McGalls, that's right. Max McGalls. That's who it is.
you can make a post in Wide World of Belts and get recommendations and contact information for a lot of guys and find out their time frame, prices, and go from there. I
Absolutely.
appreciate it, Chris. You're a good guy, bud.
You're welcome, Nora. So with that, we will be back next week, and I'm sure we'll talk about the new tags. They'll be revealed tomorrow on SmackDown. I have a lot to talk about those, and so we'll see what else we can come up with you guys. So until then, I hope you guys have a safe weekend and a great week, and we will see you next week. Good night, everybody.